We are live. Hey guys, welcome to another live stream. And in this live stream, I basically aim to react to a video that is quite important seeming to me, which is by Harkirat Bhai saying that all Indian coders suck. So let me pull the video up. Okay, that's saying. Then I will go to, this video. So I will pause this video for now and then I'll wait 5 minutes for everybody to join in. Hey Colin, doing good bro. How you doing? So, so let me untangle my wired earphones by the time everybody joins in, and this is the video that I really want to react to, saying that all Indian coders suck. Why is it taking so much time? Hey GE Demon 1, you thought I was not going to stream now, did you? I'm always here on time, bro. Hey Piyush Agarwal oh hey Kailash Rajput, don't call me sir bro, please. Piyush Agarwal says, hello G, in my opinion, he is right. Okay. I'm doing, what are you doing? Don't tell me what to do. Kailash Rajput, kaise ho aap? Yeah bro, doing fine man, how you doing? Hey Rams, hey Shyam Mahanto, Mahanto, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Yep, and hey Anubhav, how you doing? He hasn't watched the video yet, chat. Yes, and this is where I would like to address this thing. This video is showing you 1 minute and 42 seconds. So 1 minute and 42 seconds, yesterday when this link was posted in my chat, Discord chat, I started watching it right away. And then GE Demon 1 said that you have to watch it on stream. We want your genuine reaction on this. And in my mind, I went, fuck that, I'll watch the video and then I'll react to it once again. But I thought, no, this has to be genuine. So I watched until 1 minute and 42 seconds. I will rewind back once again and watch again from start because there was a break and I sort of fell out of the continuity. So we are 12:03 p.m. right now. We will wait for 2 more minutes and then we will start reacting. Hi from Hyderabad, Pakistan. Hey Taimur, welcome back bro. I know you. Hey Atharva Rathod, welcome back bro. At this point, like, I almost know everybody's usernames. My salary when? Bro, I did discuss my salary. So now that I have 2 minutes left over before I start this video, let me show you my AMA video where I did discuss what salary I make. So how much do you earn? Yeah, right here. 5 Private Limited. So after that, I quit my job on 31st December and 1st January 2024, which is this year, I started freelancing. And I could tell you that my income is never... Oh, my salary, bro, not yours. Oh, okay. My salary when... I don't understand your question. What do you mean by this? Do you know my username? Yeah, of course I know. Colin. Your username burned into my head when we were reacting on this video by Don the developer, saying that we should be thankful for gatekeepers, and then you said that thing about senior developers jerking each other off and telling each other that obviously they deserve to be where they are. I was like, all right, forget about it. No, explain to me, bro. You can type this out. I'll read it. But okay, 12:05, here we go. So this video, let's react to it. We'll go back to the start and boom.
Mediocrity,
I love my job.
You hate your job.
anxiety,
Very satisfied where I am.
and skills.
I am inevitable.
I feel this is a vicious circle most engineers of our country are stuck in. There's this constant anxiety amongst young engineers about what their future might be a few years from now. Anywhere you go, you hear the same thing. This isn't a good time to get into the job market. The job market is saturated. Development overall is saturated. Development might die. AI can do in a few minutes what you used to do in a few hours. The goal of this video is to understand what needs to change at a fundamental level for India to produce solid products at a global stage and solid engineers who can be great employees.
Okay. So before even hearing about his opinion and what he has to say about what has to change on a fundamental level, let me set the precedent straight. Whatever he says, I want you guys to react with W or L. So you would tell me if you agree with it or if you don't agree with it. So let's chat in that way, first of all. Then you can explain what you have to say. So what needs to change at a fundamental level? I think fundamental level, the thing that needs to change is how the education system teaches software engineering to students. And in that context, what I mean is software engineering should not be about you completing your assignments on time and you being able to regurgitate all the information that you learned in what are you doing and what the information that you are expected to vomit out on the day of exam. I feel like software engineering is a way of thinking, and that should be what the core ideology should be of teaching software engineering. It should not be about just completing your assignments, just appearing in exams and vomit everything on a piece of paper by a pen and then forget about it the next day. That is what needs to change at a fundamental level. The next thing that needs to change on a fundamental level is the outdated syllabus. Some part of it, and I would say like 60% of what is taught today in colleges, I still feel that it is quite relevant. The computer architecture, the DSA, the network basics, the programming language basics is something that everybody needs to learn. It is still very relevant today. Because obviously, when you are starting to write code, your basics is the first thing you have to focus on, and you have to get your fundamentals right. But again, on the flip side, what happened with AI, and AI was this huge wave of, and I noticed that I say AI was a huge wave because that wave has been starting to die down. So AI was this huge wave, and so many colleges jumped on it. And they started saying that our university or our college provides AI courses or AI knowledge or books or whatever. But was it really worth anything? I feel like it's a very cash grab kind of scenario where AI was used that way. And this is what I feel like is going to happen to the next tech wave that enters the market a couple years from now, or maybe 5 years from now. Colleges will see it and they will be like, okay, what is the bare minimum effort we can put in to have our college have that label that we offer education in this technology sector? Because that isn't what happens nowadays. The teacher who is already earning, let's say, 100,000 rupees a month teaching in a college has, okay, one sec. Shoot. Don't explode. Yeah, electricity went away. Just a recheck, like stream settings all working fine. You can still hear me. Can anybody please tell me if my stream is still working? It feels like clickbait. Okay, so my stream is working. Okay, fine. Is my stream still working? Okay, so it is working, fine. So the problem that happens with college professors having no incentives to upgrade their skills, so they are one step ahead of the students and are able to teach them the concepts. A teacher that is already earning 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees a month, means 200,000 rupees a month in a college, doesn't really have an incentive to put in the time to study the new technology. So he is one step ahead of his students and he can teach them that new technology that that needs to be taught. Because what happens in these cases is the college professor just looks at the new books and the new curriculum and just reads the basic overview of it and just goes to the class and just says whatever and then walks away. Because college professors don't have the incentive to teach you something in depth really well, do they? All they care about is just completing the syllabus, giving you the exam, getting you the certificate that yeah, you are now a BTech graduate and now you go off and do your own thing. That is something that needs to change on a fundamental level, and I'll tell you how it should change. Cherry picking the topic that you need to study should be a thing in India already, because it is a thing in Western education culture where you are allowed to pick certain subjects and you are allowed to study only those subjects. If you take admission in BTech, let's say in India, you know your syllabus 4 years from now, you know what's it going to be, and it's not changing, and your class can have 120 students and all 120 students can study the exact same thing for the next 4 years with you. Now what this results in is that this results in groupism. There is a certain group of people in your class who are extremely passionate about programming and want to learn new things. Then there is a certain section in your class that is like casual. They are like just here for the degree, I'll figure out something later. And then there's the section of people who have an interest in computer science, but not in the subjects that they are being taught. And in the long run, that is detrimental because it may kill off their passion for the tech sector, a specific field that they got into BTech for. So let's say that I am interested in agricultural science. I like crops, I like the science behind what goes into vegetation and everything. So I know that in order to get into the technology sector, I have to do BTech. And now for the next 4 years, I'm not even closely studying the subjects that I should be studying, where my passion is. And there is a chance that I may fall off entirely from my passion. I'm no longer interested in agriculture because the 4 years that I spent not studying agriculture resulted in me not being interested in that topic at all. So this needs to change. We need to change education sector to allow students to pick a subject or pick 3 subjects that they are really interested in. So that will result in small groups of students who are passionate towards what they are learning. Yeah, so that is something that can change. And obviously the next things are infrastructure, the opportunities, the market, economy, blah, 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 blah. So there are too many things. But I'm just saying from an education sector, from a college standpoint, what needs to change on a fundamental level. Yeah. Okay. In my opinion, APE is going to be less of a requirement than a possible subtract in a couple years. Oh, hey, Roop, welcome back. Yep, everything's good. Yes, yeah, okay. I guess problem is not of students for the education system, or not of students nor the education system. The smart students mostly try to rote learn their syllabus like in IITS, and bit less smarter than tier 3 students don't even want to work hard. First of all, don't say things like tier 3 students don't want to work hard. You should not say that. I know a ton of people who have graduated from tier 3 who are way better programmers in the workplace. Not comparing them to tier 1, by the way. I see a lot of mediocrity. Oh, hey, welcome back, Danaramu. I see a lot of mediocrity from people using AI when they code as they just believe it as the law and the truth. The issue is that going in depth is tough and time consuming. Yeah, that is why I made the video, isn't it? You should stop using AI for coding because it deprives you from your researching abilities and your critical thinking abilities. AI owns its answers as if the answer that I have given you, that is the only correct answer you have to integrate in your project. That's dangerous. True. I have assessment tomorrow and on Tuesday. I have no practice for quantitative aptitude. Okay. Most college professors are getting their salaries for the research. They don't care about teaching most of the time. The situation is bad even in the top IITs, BITS. Most professors are bad. They are not bad. I would not say that they are bad. A professor is bad when they have no interest in teaching students. They have no interest in teaching. Most professors are bad. Yeah, by normal common sense, you can say that some people in a profession are not very good at what they do. So yeah, I could agree. I could agree. Just my thought. Done on a move. Facts. Bro, my friend's college has fucking Indian constitution in first year. Oh, really? Why? It depends on what the degree is. That's where the Indian constitution can fit in. We can have one teacher with 20 students and spend more time than switching teachers so that it will be easier to avoid groupism and we'll have common goal. This may research good research like mindset. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. If you allow students to pick 3 subjects that they are really passionate in, done. Small groups, less number of teachers, more passion, greater research opportunities, you know. If you change the filler curriculum, it will hurt their money. Yeah, that's what it is. Everything is about money. Most of my professors would actually insult us saying that we are bad students when truth is they are crap teachers. That is the classic employer-employee conundrum as well. Employer says nobody wants to work and employee says nobody wants to pay. I see it in some of the, it is something on the same track, your line, Dananamu. The situation is very bad almost everywhere. I'm in a T3 college and the college is more lazy than the people. There are motivated students who lose motivation over time. Exactly. The example that I gave you about agricultural science. For 4 years, I'm studying something not even closely related to agricultural science. Of course, I will lose interest. Sham Mahanto, but I've never been to college. 12th is my highest education, working as a software engineer now for 3 years. Yeah, great. Great, bro. You are a self-taught developer then. And yeah, that's great. Harry C, welcome back, bro. Hello, sir. Join now. Just checking. Have you already covered the subject title of this video in this stream? No, I haven't. It's going to start now. He asked Harkirat what needs to change on a fundamental level, and I just placed my opinion on what needs to change. So we are still very early on into the video. I just asked AI how to structure and design my projects. Okay, cool. APE, oh, okay, Colin, please let me know what APE is. Is it a, does it have a full form? Full form of a, oops, of APE. Okay, it could mean anything. Please let me know, Colin. Killing your ability to learn and expand are even better at killing your enjoyment of code. The worst part is it keeps producing bad practices and vulnerable code. Okay. One of my IT friends said his professor takes notes from tier 3 college professor. Holy crap. Accelerated procedural engineering. I refuse to call it narrow AI anymore. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, so you basically are saying AI. Okay. I get it. Hey, code edits. Welcome back. If you use APE for your learning, you won't just learn a single model and be unable to innovate, but tech moves so quickly that any model APE is trained on is quickly old. Somewhat controversial, Colin. Somewhat. College is teaching organic chemistry to first year CSE students. Exactly. Yeah, that's where also the problem is. You need to teach students what they are really passionate about. Maybe it's web dev. Let it be web dev. Okay, fine. So let's continue with the video.
Let's uncover the truth layer by layer. Let's understand where this all started from.
History mentioned. Let's go.
Let's start from the top. CS wasn't the most lucrative field back in the day, but the core fascination was towards building a company that blitzscaled so quickly, building something that connected the world and brought them together so quick. The core motivation was solving a problem. It wasn't getting a stable paycheck every month. Well, that was true until we joined college. I have a cousin back in Canada, and you'll notice a stark difference in his attitude and mine towards life. Indians live with a very risk averse mindset. This country is overly satisfied with 1 lakh a month jobs, and it's been ingrained into most of middle class that if you've reached a certain level, it's time to stay in that company forever, pay your debts, get married, have kids, and then your kids continue down the same route.
Okay, so even if we are ingrained with that, what is wrong with that? And first of all, that's such a wrong statement to say that about just Indians, like painting the picture like it's only Indians that have this problem. So many people in life, they do not target. Okay, first of all, the 1 lakh a job, 1 lakh a month hit that he threw over people. I'm kind of pissed about that. As if 1 lakh a month is a bad salary. And just so everybody knows, 100,000 INR into USD. So that's about $1,181 a month is a bad salary in India. So I'm kind of pissed, but fine, we'll move over it. Even if, okay, first of all, this is not a problem with just Indian people. Those people who want to achieve something in life very early on in their career will do it anyway. Okay, we have to understand this. First, when you are in college, you do not have an idea on how the outside world is supposed to work. You do not know what the rules are. You do not know how unfair it is, the outside world really is. So what do? You think to yourself that, okay, fine, I'll play the game safe. I'll be an employee for some organization for a set number of years, and then I will get the experience that I need. I will get the outlook of the real world that I need. Then I will quit the job and then I'll do something on the side. What is wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that mentality. It's been 8 years in my career that I have worked for other people, and I make close to 80,000 rupees, as this guy said, 1 lakh rupees. And if I want stability in my life very early on in my career, let's say for the next 6 years or 8 years, what is wrong with that? You already go through, as a student, you already go through so much anxiety and depression and freakouts about if you will ever be able to land a job. Then you do land a job. Are you not allowed to relax for a couple years? Are you not allowed to just get a paycheck on a specific date of the month just so you can keep paying your bills and live a comfortable life? And if that life sucks for you, then well, you will put effort into doing something more. You will put money away to start a side hustle, a side business, a product, something. You will do that. But I find it really strange by saying it that Indians have this mentality. No, bro, it's not Indians who have this mentality. It's all over the world. US, UK, African countries, European countries, Southeast Asian countries, everybody has that. A student is most of their life freaked out about what will happen in their future, and they want to play it safe. They want to go to and be an employee in an MNC and just receive a paycheck from time to time. Nothing wrong with that. Let them do it. And most of the millionaires, this is a statistic you can ignore, but I have heard that most of the millionaires who have achieved the millionaire status, they have achieved it past the age of 45. So what were they doing before the age of 45? They were working for someone else. They were getting an idea on how the real world actually works. Nothing wrong with that. For infinite, okay, fine. Even if you want to stay at a company all your career and be an employee, I still want to ask what is wrong with that. Because these people who have this mentality in their heads that I'm going to stay as an employee for the rest of my career, they save money. They have this very early on, they get into this mindset that out of my paycheck, I have to put away 10% of my income into SIP, bonds, gold, or whether it is like just keep in my bank so that it will keep generating interest. And over the course of 40 years, it's good money that they accumulate. Or whether it is fixed deposit or mutual funds, share market, blah, 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 things like that. What is wrong with that? It is, again, this grind set culture. Like, no, bro, just don't be an employee, bro. You have to be, making 10 million rupees a month, bro. This kind of mindset, like, kind of pisses me off. There is nothing wrong with wanting a simple life. Simple as that. I do anything for 1 lakh. Be careful. Be careful about that. Anything can mean anything. Hey, Mahin Chaudhary. Ronak, I'm in tier 2 college. Okay, fine. Let me watch like 5 minutes of this video. Yeah.
Rarely are people from the middle class strata seen to take risks, but usually the smartest lot lives here. The smartest lot has had a fairly average childhood. They've always wanted to break out of mediocrity. They've always had problems at home, financially or otherwise, and their core goal has been to break out of that mediocrity. The problem is they run back towards mediocrity with a certain CTC in mind. The problem with the country is not that we don't have ambition, is that we have limited ambition. Most of the country, in fact I would dare to say most of the IITians, are overly satisfied with a certain paycheck as long as it comes with a lot of security. The same is not true for my cousins living in Canada. They've been pushed out to the world at as early as 16, and since then they've been taking care of themselves. This is in stark difference from what happens in India. Your family is supposed to take care of you until you're 22, and you're supposed to take care of them after you're 22. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem is Indians are overly emotionally abused, especially when it comes to career choices. It's hard for a generation above us to understand the kind of jobs that exist today. They've been raised in a different world. Opportunities today are significantly different than what they used to be, and it's hard for them to digest outcomes like 1 lakh a month or 2 lakh a month, considering they've broken their back for 40 years working at a government job and by the end of it reached a similar number. Once their kid starts at this point, number one, it's hard for them to believe. And number two, they really want their kid to stick with it. It's really hard for the kid to ever run out of that salary cycle. And this leads to the first reason of mediocrity: extremely risk-averse mindset. They say the rich keep on getting richer. And I think that's true.
Okay, so the extremely risk-averse mindset. I call it the weight calculation. Your chances of you starting a company, your chances of being successful as an entrepreneur in the first 5 years of your corporate experience is way low than your chances of becoming a successful entrepreneur in the later 20-ish years of you in your career in corporate. Do you understand this? If you rush into entrepreneurship way too much and you're like, I have spent 2 years in corporate, now I want to be an entrepreneur, you are killing your chances of becoming successful. Because if you spend like 10, 15 years in corporate, you have accumulated enough experience by waiting around so that you can make good decisions when you eventually start a company. That's what I call weight calculation. And that is pretty important when it comes to you being evaluating your chances or what you want to do in future. It's good to have ambitions. Everybody has ambitions. They want to achieve something, a Ferrari, mansion, whatever, right? Or maybe they just want to help people. But is it too early to do that? That is a very fair question you have to ask. Jump on it way too quickly and then it can backfire. Or just wait around enough time so that you have the confidence and you have the experience you need to get it done. That's when you are safe. And also spending more time in career as an employee will get you that, money that you have saved up. So you are working off of greater capital than in the first 5 years. Yeah. So I don't necessarily think it is extremely risk-averse mindset. It's not a bad thing. You should not take unnecessary risk. This is how people lose entirely their lives. They lose entire their self-worth. Because if you encounter failure way too early on in your life, it will put you into depression for the rest of your life. You're not going to take a risk after that, are you? Because you are so deeply disappointed with yourself. What is the current topic we are discussing? It is mediocrity is rising. Harkirat Bhai created a video yesterday. That's what we are reacting on. I am learning MVC architecture, Next.js. Okay, nice. Hey Vaibhav, welcome back. EW, exposition info dump. Who is this guy's editor? Every time I notice a grammatical mistake in his video. Yeah, I do as well. Yeah. I am making chai and watching your live stream. All right, nice. L. He does say there is nothing wrong with it later on. Yeah, he did. 1 lakh a month is bad. I don't think he said it's bad. See, not saying it is bad, that's not what I have a problem with. It's making a point of you making 1 lakh rupees a month as something that needs to be discussed. That is what I have a problem with. Like, leave these people alone. Why do you need to point out, oh, okay, you make 1 lakh a month, you're not really ambitious in life, and there is nothing wrong with making 1 lakh a month? That's what I have a problem with. Why are you picking on 1 lakh a month? That's what I have a problem with. Why is that a measuring scale, you know? But fine, let's continue. Actually, he did say, no, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine.
One of the biggest reasons being the rich have more appetite for risk. The poor don't. The good thing in tech is that even if you're middle class, if you're smart, there are people out there who'll fund your ideas. You get to work on building something, taking risks while drawing a salary. That's never been true for any other career. With such freedom to build products and experiment, the country still is the biggest job center for everyone all around the world. People still want that job and are happy staying in that job until they're 50 and retiring. There's nothing wrong in it. It's how things have been going on forever. I think the thing that is wrong is to expect us to compete with countries like the US when we don't have the risk appetite, or more technically, smart people don't have the risk appetite to build businesses. And it's not just building businesses. I think even as an employee, you can provide a lot of value. What people lack is the courage to go against your parents' will and take a 50% pay cut because your friend is starting up. The final outcome, the money that you retire with, is going to be a lot. Even if it's half of the amount, your outcome won't change. You will still have the same lifestyle. What may end up happening though is that if a lot of the country starts to adopt a business mindset compared to an employee mindset, the country as a whole might have a chance to compete with global economies like the US. This takes me to my next point: abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. Let's start with a tweet. In this tweet, you'll see someone complaining that Zomato is charging slightly.
Okay, first of all, let me go back.
If you're smart, there are people out there who'll extremely risk-averse mindset. They say the rich keep on getting richer, and I think that's true. One of the biggest reasons being the rich have more appetite for risk. The poor don't.
Why don't the poor have it? Because obviously there is no money. There is no safeguard for us. So why would the poor have any risk taking mindset? First of oh man, there is so much here. Fine, I'll agree. So let's see what abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset is. And I'm just gonna say it out loud. It's not an India problem. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. Meanwhile, me with 30K a month. How to switch from a different role to SDE? Just apply for it. You will do it. Maybe in the most posh areas in big cities. Yeah, maybe. The obsession of being risk averse is due to the fact that there are no safety net or better opportunities for the same. Exactly what I said. Rich people keep on getting richer because obviously they have a lot of money as a safeguard. They can take away a portion of it and invest it. If it fails, it fails. They don't think about it. And if it is giving the money back, then they get richer and richer, you know. Hey, Algorithm Soft. Bruv, the major of people who go to Ivy League American colleges don't have much real aspiration beyond following the safe path laid out for them. Exactly. And I don't see anything wrong with it, because people who want to bring a change to the world, who do see a potential for a change in the world, they do it anyway. And that's applicable everywhere. US, America, or whatever, in India, European countries, whatever. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you can be an entrepreneur without even going to a college. You can do it. Politicians do it all the time. We hear about Indian politicians not even graduating 10th class, and yet they are running the country. I understand, I'm not exactly saying how I'm saying it. It's just a metaphor. Yeah. So, the guy said it's currently reacting, speaking in extremes. I wonder why. To me, I'm afraid it is an indication of his own inherent insecurity and desperate need to stand out by making such exaggerated statements. Bro, the exaggerated statements is coming from the thumbnail itself. It says Indian coders suck. and then we are being told that we have an extremely risk averse mindset, but we are not getting to the core of the problem, are you? There are way more things that happen in an economy that drives people's motivations and their situations. Basically, if somebody wants to say that they don't want to take a risk and be an employee, yeah, be that. Then why do you have to make videos about saying that, like painting this picture that your friend is taking a risk in a startup, so you should just basically take a 50% pay cut and join them on the hopes of you becoming richer when you are like 40s or 50s? Like, are we really going to ignore the fact that you can still fail at it? Like entrepreneurship and this grind set culture, again, I'm going, you can say I'm going exaggerated once again, but I really think that the grind set culture and the entrepreneurship culture is way more, like, you know, it's portrayed as something that is bound to make you rich, if that makes sense. Nobody wants to say that so many startups get created every year and so many startups shut down, but we don't hear about it. We only hear about the startups that did make it into the limelight. But for one startup that does make it into the limelight, there are about 500 startups who close down their operations because they simply failed. But this mindset that goes around on YouTube, where we are told that there is something, I mean, there is nothing wrong with being an employee, but it is still used as something that to categorize you, as to make you feel that you are missing out on life just because you are comfortable in your corporate life, and you should be basically be an entrepreneur and invest in your friend's company or start your own company, as if that is a guarantee to make you rich. I'm not insecure about see what your guys' futures may hold up. If you want to be an entrepreneur, just be it, bro. Just quit this stream and just do what you want. I'm not really here to tell you what to do. But there has to be additional context applied to every sentence that's been spoken. And Andrew Tate tells you on all of his videos that you should work hard or whatever. Does he not have critics? Does he not have people putting additional context on what he says? So everybody is bound to this criticism. I guess I am too, when you are having this mindset that I am just making some kind of exaggerated statements. Speaking in extremes. I'm not in extremes, bro, because when these videos, they really have, like, let's see this one. This one has 89,434 views. Do you not think that the people who are watching this video is mostly student based audience, and they will think about it like 3 months from now, and they will think to themselves that our favorite YouTuber told us to not be an employee and just start a company, so therefore I'm gonna try it. There has to be something, there has to be someone who can stand up against this. See, the course selling video that I did, right? If I wanted to, I couldn't have to, I didn't need to. I would just let it be, like, let people buy whatever course they want, let them lose their money. What do I care? But I do care. This is why I'm here. That is what I think. This is how I justify my presence here. I'm not in it to sell anything, or I'm not in it to make money or whatever. That is something I will get into later into this video. But for now, let's see.
Abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. Let's start with the tweet. In this tweet, you'll see someone complaining that Zomato is charging slightly higher as compared to a traditional restaurant, and hence you should just visit the restaurant, order directly from the restaurant, or just eat out. Do you find a problem in here or not? If I do a poll, I think a lot of people would agree that what Zomato is doing is wrong. But how else do you think a company as big would ever make money or ever be profitable if they're not keeping a cut for themselves? But Akira's the cut is too high. Well, they get to decide that. If they've created a monopoly, if everyone's ordering from them, they can jack their prices to whatever they want.
Yeah, the monopoly I thought he will bring up, which is a point that I've been thinking about really. The reason that we don't see products in the market trying to make a name for themselves is because everybody is now in this mindset that I made my brand name known, therefore I must close the door behind me. I should not allow competitions or competitors to enter the same market that I am in. Food delivery, it's Zomato and Swiggy, or maybe Uber Eats, like, you know, these three. And on America side, there's like DoorDash or whatever, right? Uber Eats is also there. And think about AI development. The only name that comes to mind when it comes to AI development is OpenAI and Google, because these two companies have made a name for themselves in this sector, and they close the door behind them. If you try to make an AI company tomorrow, what shot do you have really? You are going up against billions of dollars backed up companies who have created a monopoly. So that's what's happening in the current tech sector these days. Everybody wants to create products, but they want to keep it for themselves. Whether it is game companies, whether it is utility companies, whether it is mobile phone companies, everywhere this monopoly or duopoly is happening. And this is what kills off innovation. Because even if you have a brilliant idea at creating a solution in your way that can benefit people and be cost effective, you're never going to get into the limelight, because these companies who are backed up by millions and billions of dollars, they will kill you instantly. Yeah, man, there is too much chat that I missed out on. Fine, let's take a 5-minute break here, and let me read all of your chats. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hey Algorithm Soft, welcome back. Hello sir, Aishman from this side. How to get a job, an ML job in India, sir? I'm not much knowledgeable in the Web 3.0 space, so I would go back to the default, Naukri or LinkedIn or Indeed or whatever. I think it's a benchmark that generally people get married, they earn around 1 lakh per month, what he meant. Yeah, true. We are machine and living in a simulation, so yes, lol. No way, bro. Have you seen the portfolio they make before entering college? You can see it made out of passion, maybe take a safe path, but not unlike IITians. I'm talking about people in the US. I grew up around a bunch of kids who were expected to end up going to Harvard or Stanford or Duke. Yeah, that's what the American mindset is. Like, get into Harvard, just get into Harvard and get into Stanford or, Oxford or whatever. But what about that? It's wake up, earn, eat, live, and shut the fuck up, y'all. Okay, Rupert Pumpkin, I guess this is your first time here. They were wildly intellectually uncurious. Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, it's not a bad thing to want something that is stable and, He's just gaslighting people to buy his courses. And that's what my point is, Arara. So, Harkirat Bhai sells his courses. We know that. We know he does YouTube almost full time. He has Super 30 and he has courses that he sells. Is he really allowed to point fingers at the education system and what is wrong with our mindset? Does it not seem like a way for him to point out that there is something inherently wrong with the way that we live and what our mindset is? And at the same time, be a salesman who makes money off of making courses or whatever. I feel like there is a gray area in between just because what this guy's history is, Harkirat Bhai. So initially when I found out that he has courses or whatever, I did not pay attention much to him. Did not pay much attention to his videos. But then I watched his live stream where he was just creating a TypeScript, a Next.js app, and in a live stream, not talking to the chat. And that's what made me respect him a little bit. So Harkirat is a very strange dude where sometimes I disrespect him and sometimes I do respect him. So it is kind of a gray area just for Harkirat Bhai. Rest of the influencers like, morons or whatever. But yeah. True. If you're satisfied with 50K, good for you. Cool. If you're not, then do extra. Yeah, that's what the mentality should be. But if I have to create a generational worth, like in my family, every generation is just upgrading slowly. There is a difference between going to Shimla and Switzerland. Why not going to Switzerland? But that depends, but that also raises the question, why have you assumed that Switzerland is inherently better than Shimla? Like, what is it that Shimla doesn't offer that Switzerland does? It's about the value that is getting created by other people in your head. So many people and so many Indian movies have portrayed Switzerland. So that's what makes it a destination holiday spot for you. But they haven't done the same for Shimla. And this is why you don't think of Shimla as just as good of a place, right? So that's what happens. Entrepreneurship on YouTube is so much overly glorified that it will make you think that, oh, I should just be an entrepreneur. It will guarantee success. Truth is, it won't. This is what's dangerous actually, because even if you are providing an analytical video talking about the mindset and blah blah blah, on some level he is glorifying entrepreneurship. That is something that does scare me. Not for myself, because I'm not taking a risk right now. I'm still waiting for the product idea someday. But for the other people who are going to take his advice seriously and just quit and do something very extreme with their lives. I don't like the vibe of this Harkirat guy. Yeah, because because that is, yeah, it is the gray area, the uncanny valley. Either be a course seller, either be a marketer and just delve into that, or just be somebody who wants to really do the good for students. It is the gray area where something feels off, isn't it? The amount of AI art is killing me. Yeah, me too, bro. Yes, disagree. Yo, hey Sigma Male, welcome back. Hey Ankan Ganguly, welcome back. Hey Newton Kalyan, welcome back. But I think starting early will make you learn so many lessons, my opinion. Oh, okay, I see. The early you start, you learn from experience. Starting a company is not that easy, bro. It's not that easy. You can figure out by making mistakes. It's just that the more experience you have, the more of the outside world that you have seen, the better decisions you can make. And it can skyrocket your progress. In the real world, there is no specific time about starting your own venture. True. It solely depends on our mindset. Okay. Okay, but I think this guy is speaking from a position of someone who has the luxury of being able to fail and having enough money or support from family to keep going. A ton of people don't have that. Yeah, exactly. And that's what he pointed out. The rich people get richer and poor don't. So yeah, makes sense. In my belief, there are no pattern to success. So either you start early or late, and none of it will ensure it. Exactly. That is true. But I'm saying that if you really want to be safe, just wait around like 5 years or 7 years to get real experience. Then what should he pick? You need something to compare with. Okay. Call him, Jesus Christ, did you see the boxes like disappearing and conveyor belt switching position that APE gave? I'm losing it. Yeah, I did. But that is something that is expected nowadays out of YouTube videos, isn't it? Make a SaaS, market it, get rich, easy. Sounds easy, isn't it? Brother, just grab the knowledge, stop nitpicking things. Yeah, okay. Yes, that is the truth. People can afford to take risks or can only do that because they have the privilege of failing back. If they fail, most don't. True. That's entrepreneurship, nothing to do with development. Business and real life solving are different. True, very true. Shyamanta, true bro, depends on person. The way might achieve success, other might lose everything while following same path. भाई मेरे को भूल तो नहीं गया. No bro, I haven't forgotten you. मुझे याद रखने के लिए शुक्रिया. अब सपनों में आऊँगा. No bro, I don't want you in my dreams. Sorry. Sorry Sigma. For real man, you are making too much sense. Thank you bro. I'm not against having entrepreneurial mindset. I'm not against that either. After all, Jugaad is an example of that. The issue is that only entrepreneurs that talk about entrepreneurship are the ones that survived. Exactly. The people who make it are the ones you hear from. Other people, you just don't. The startups that got killed off, the startups that failed, they don't get the limelight, do they? Said, please read my last comment. I did. सब entrepreneur बन जाएंगे तो काम. You think Harry that I am just here to make exaggerated statements? Fine, I'll leave you to your judgment. It's all right. सब 1 second. Yeah, सब entrepreneur बन जाएंगे तो काम कौन करेगा उनके लिए? So he's saying that if everybody is an entrepreneur, then who will be an employee? Fair question, very fair question. It's just a glorification, bro. It's just a glorification. Yeah, that's all it is. Reading and understanding failure stories is way better than success stories. Way better. I don't know about way better. I feel it's on the same path. I feel it's on the same level. Yeah. Oh, my comment is directed at the guy you are reacting to. Oh, okay. Now I see. I took it on myself, Harry. Sorry about that. I was doing BSc and I got manipulated. KB Sky. Welcome to the channel, bro. I think this is your first time. I was doing BSc and I got manipulated by these Indian YouTubers. There is money in CS and I know there is. But stop attracting people with money. Attract them with coding actually. True. Why about 20 hours work karo, kaam ho jayega. Remember what Ola CEO said? Ola CEO is still catching strays, isn't he? Only way to make your name in AI robots. Just joking. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Claude, Mistral. Yeah, but Claude is owned by Google. Anthropic and Mistral, I don't know. And OpenAI, yeah. Isn't that how almost everything operates under capitalism? Capitalism does not invite competition anymore. It has completely changed the game. It is like every company wants to be the only company that does something. It's not a capitalism fault. Capitalism is not inherently against competition. By the way, welcome Ivan. I think it is your first time on this channel. Llama can be self-hosted, but yeah, still costs thousands of dollars for the hardware. Okay. If you want to get a job in Web3, you should get a job in literally anything else. Okay, that's a joke. I know. We'll be 2-hour podcast, man. Lol, trying to fool people. Harkirat is right. We need more entrepreneurs. We need to make India the home of most billionaires in the world. Currently, we are at 3rd. Okay. Wanting nice things for your country is not a bad sentiment, I suppose. Yeah, so that's true. Ideally, we should be working hard. Ideally, we should... but there is not just that sentiment that drives these things. There has to be entire systems that need to be put in place so that people have the room to do something, right? Agree. With respect to generative AI and advanced 1 billion model training, there is no room left for anybody besides OpenAI, Grok, and Anthropic. Having said, you will see a ton of downstream startups. Exactly. I've seen Harkirat's portfolio. He has made billions in crypto Web3. Of course, he has. I don't feel any wrong in selling course because there is none. It's the tactics that you pull, which is where it's wrong. In this video, I'm agreeing with Harkirat because the product quality and mindset lacks comparing to major country. It's not, we got a fan of Harkirat Bhai. There is no comparison between Shimla and Swiss. Swiss is far better, something which Shimla will never be, even in the next 50 years. And you know it too. You seem to be locked into this mindset that Switzerland is far better. The beauty is in the eyes of the beer holder. We all know that, right? Just go anywhere of these two places. What does it matter? If you want to be miserable, you can be miserable in Switzerland as well, bro. Sikkim is so beautiful, must go. I agree. Giving 3 chances like improve attention span, eat healthy, won't solve the issue because even if it's the perfect way to live, not many do it. I think we should get a stable job first and then make my parents relieved. Then I can do entrepreneurship and whatnot. You should take risks with your own money rather than your parents. Correct. Exactly correct. If you really want to jump and take a leap of faith, why not do it with your own savings? Why do you need to destroy your own family? I do feel bad for Indian tourism. It's very expensive and still mediocre. The fact that Indians can have better experience in most Asian countries and still be the same price or cheaper our spots. Okay, how did we go into tourism, bro, suddenly? Very one-dimensional video. Imagine a world without capitalism. Yeah, that's called communism. And no, that's not a good thing. That's a good way to put it at DG. Bhai, aap cricket khelte ho? Yes, I do play cricket. Yes. Yeah, that's called survivorship bias. Exactly. Can anyone tell what is the stream about? It's mediocrity is rising. The video title is right here. I don't think. Okay, fine. He is reacting to a video. Okay, yeah. So let's continue the video at this point.
They want. If it's too much, someone else will come, outcompete them and beat them down in the market. It's an open market. 90% of India is filled with speculators, naysayers, people who
I don't believe that it's open market. Just a personal opinion. Just a personal opinion. I do not think it's an open market. Yeah, but anyway.
are not super happy looking at other people succeed. Even if a company like Zomato provides employment to thousands of people, takes a lot of money from the rich, provides jobs to thousands of gig workers, if they themselves pull out a profit, they're seen in a bad light. Every other day, you'll find a tweet trying to pull down the legitimacy of these platforms. Why? Because Zomato is one of the first tech success stories from the country. It's one of the first startups from India, started back in 2008, and have successfully built a profitable business that's public and doing extremely well. More companies will follow. I'm not saying every startup is on this path, but a lot of them are. And to see such value being created by strong entrepreneurs who had the option of getting a job in Microsoft back in 2008, but they took a risk, stayed back in the country, built a business over a span of 15 years. To see them become a success, most of the country isn't happy. There's this saying in 3 Idiots, दोस्त अगर फेल कर जाए तो बुरा लगता है, पर दोस्त अगर फर्स्ट आ जाए तो ज़्यादा बुरा लगता है. Every success story, every time someone's seen making some profits, they're essentially seen in a bad light. People aren't happy seeing other people succeed. That's one of the biggest reasons the country's stuck in mediocrity.
Oh. Stuck in a mediocre mindset because we are not happy seeing other people succeed. Is that an India problem? No. Why is this being said here? I thought the video was going to be about Indian coders suck and it was going to be about software development. We are 6 minutes into the video and he has still not gotten to that point of the video. What's going on here? I do agree with the mindset that, yeah, people are generally jealous of other people. They don't want other people to succeed or whatever. But when are we going to talk about software development, bro? Not even relevant to us. Sid, I wanted some advice from you. As you know, a lot of people are using AI and winning hackathons and learning a lot in the process. I don't want to dumb anyone down, but the thing is that, okay, what is the thing? And also that there's a little junk food addicting algorithm with their annoying notifications. Could be. But you know what I'm annoyed by at this point? Like, get into software development, bro. I got clickbaited, is it? No? Whatever you said about AI depriving us of our problem solving abilities is so true, and I wanted to know if there is any way we can keep up with everyone and not get lost while not trying to use AI. You should use AI in terms of idea generation. Don't use it for code generation. That's good enough. Right? Hey Karos 5000, welcome back, bro. Okay, maybe building the plot. Okay. He made it into a Dhruv Rathi video. Nice. Basically yap a lot about basically nothing. Could be, but when are we getting into software development? There will never be open market, because if it is open, they will never be able to grow as big and powerful as they are. Now, all big companies are monopolies in some right. Exactly, I discussed that. Fine.
हमारे साथ का कोई बहुत बड़ा ना हो जाए, हम सब मीडियोकर खुश हैं. You need to understand this is a growing pie. Economies grow over time. If someone is growing, the least you can do is not pull them down. The best you can do is either join them, compete with them, or just support them from the sidelines. This is what is known as abundance mindset. Abundance mindset is the belief that there are enough resources, time, and opportunities for everyone to be successful, and the success does not come from the expense of others. India doesn't have an abundance mindset.
Okay, at this point I have to do something. Just excuse me. Settings, playback speed, 1.25. Yeah.
Yet. It has what's called a scarcity mindset. The reason is obvious. We've always been a risk-averse country. We've never promoted taking risks. We've always looked down upon failure.
Do you know what? I'm increasing it to 1.5. If I'm gonna just hear yapping, it might as well be get done quick. I'm not interested in scarcity and abundance or whatever.
But the best entrepreneurs, the best businesses, the best people are built out of a lot of failures. Remember, we're a strong country. We're as strong as iron, and no one can destroy iron, but its own rust can. I think we're rusted, but we're not rusted beyond repair. Let's talk about how can we fix this. One of the biggest reasons of scarcity mindset, one of the biggest reasons we don't like to see other people succeed, is because deep inside we know we won't. We know we waste a lot of our time on social media. We know we're not putting in the efforts in the right direction. We just hope other people aren't as well. And frankly, today the bar is that low. Majority of the people are stuck in an extremely comforted lifestyle, a lifestyle where everything is available at the touch of your fingertips, a lifestyle that we were not meant to live, but unfortunately, most of the country is. TikTok, India was one of the biggest consumers of TikTok back in the day. Remember, no such product has come out of India yet, and it did not come out of the US. It came out of China. And India was one of the biggest consumers of it. People hate China for 1,000 reasons. They're very restrictive. They don't allow YouTube access from the country. They have their own apps for everything. They don't allow foreign trade to kick in. These are rules. No one likes rules, but have they worked well for them? I would say yes. Have you ever been to China? It feels like they're living 20 years ahead of everyone else, even ahead of the US. Sure, there should be freedom of speech. No human should be forced to do anything against their own will. I think we strictly need rules. Very early in our lives, we're being exposed.
Boomer alert, boomer alert, boomer alert. That is such a boomer thing. Like, look at other countries, look at our neighbors' kids, how well they are doing in lives. What are you doing with your life? Oh man. This went from software developer guy to a political guy now. We strictly need rules. Seriously? The economy doesn't support anybody. The economy doesn't, what should be done instead then? Throw everybody into sweatshops, pay them like a couple cents an hour just to build iPhones, and have everybody be convinced that you cannot have more than one kid as a national policy. Oh man, this has gone from... First of all, let's even forget software development for a second. This video is not about software development. If 9 minutes into the video, you still aren't getting into why Indian coders suck, then I'm just gonna assume this video was not about software development. Holy crap. Is this Harkirat guy sponsored by Modi or something? I'm getting cringe nationalistic vibes. He hasn't seen copy pasta in Silicon Valley or London. Exactly, like what's happening here? Your thumbnail says Indian coders suck, but then you get into have you went to China? Have you went to this country? They are so far ahead of us. What are we doing? We need rules. Let's turn our country into communism and let's just roll that way. Did not expect this kind of thing from this guy. I'm disappointed. Title and content is different. Yeah, we got clickbaited, bro. Everybody who's on this live stream, including myself, we got clickbaited. Fucking hell.
Exposed to social media, to a world of people, to things we probably shouldn't be exposed to. And rules aren't the worst thing in the world. 3 to 6 months of social media detox, 3 to 6 months of working hard rather than cribbing on the internet might lead to outcomes no one might have ever seen. The bar is so low. All you have to do is for 3 months just keep your phone on the side, and most probably you will be at a 10x better position than where you were. Unfortunately,
Indian parent advice. Just wake up at 6 a.m. bro. He is sounding like my parents so much. Like, oh, you're sad in life? It's because of that phone that you are using. Are you sad in life? It's because you play video games all day. Just quit video games. Just wake up at 7 a.m. See how it changes your life. Bro is a lifestyle coach now. Yeah, that's what's happening here. 6 महीने कर लो, उसके बाद मजे मजे.
Unfortunately, it's really hard. It's probably really hard for you to sit through this video without forwarding it. Our mind has been trained in a way. It's very hard for us to focus on what's right because there's too much entertainment on the other side. Will this entertainment give you short-term pleasure? Yes. Will it make you a miserable human being cribbing on the internet about other people's success in the long term? Yes. So what's step 1 for the country to adopt abundance mindset? It's for the country to have some rules. I think, as controversial as the statement might sound, banning TikTok was a good idea, and I think there are a few more apps that might not be the worst idea in the world to ban. Sometimes these things need to be forced. There's a reason that the average screen time you might have on Instagram is probably 6 hours, but you're not able to sit through that 3-hour Udemy course that's providing thousands of years of knowledge.
There you go. Course plug. Let's go, course plug.
in a span of 3 hours. You'd rather scroll on Reels because you need something new every 3 seconds. What we're aiming for is the country to be successful. For that, we need an abundance mindset. The first step there is just reversing our attention spans, is just making sure we can focus on things that we know are right and not avoid the
Okay, just a slight break here. My Maggie is here. One sec. I have got my Maggie now. My power levels are now 9,000. There you go. I think you can see it. Okay, let's continue.
right things and find any excuse out there to work hard. With that, I'll move to the next point. Step 1, thankfully, is the easiest step. It's just staying still for a day. Try to sleep
This is veggie Maggie. Some vegetables cut in with the normal Maggie that we get.
well. Try to have a deep sleep of 8 hours. Try to stay away from your phone almost throughout the day. Try to spend time with your family. Try to avoid that urge to eat junk food. Just try and stay still. That's step 1. Step 1.
Did I just get called out? Avoid junk food? Man. Narayan Murthy from Infosys. Yeah, I mean, I'm so disappointed in this video. I'm so disappointed. Sorry, Harkirat Bhai. You sound like an Indian parent and it's a good intention to tell other people that they should be better, and now I can't unsee it. Thank you, Kuni Panda. Thank you, bro. Now he's sounding exactly like Narayan Murthy. How he was like, I went to Colorado and I saw this development and I was disappointed that we Indians are not doing it. He basically said the exact same thing. And now I am massively disappointed.
Is super easy. India is filled with mediocrity right now, but it won't remain there for long. When people start to come out of mediocrity, competition will increase at a higher level as well. Trust me, I can be super persuasive. Turn the camera around and look at the people working hard at 5 a.m. There's a woman sitting in the office until 5 a.m. preparing. I like solving challenging problems. That's what I've been doing all my life. And I haven't found a problem as challenging as this. Keeping people motivated enough to make sure they're just putting in the input without worrying about the output. Making sure that there are infinite sum games running all around me. I will be persuasive on the channel and in person with a lot of people. And when that happens, the above average lot will become extremely crowded. Right now though,
Oh, okay. I understand that some of you may have watched this video entirely. Does it ever get to the point of why Indian coders suck? You look handsome today, bro. Had a haircut. Hey, let's go. Okay, thank you. This reaction is exactly what he's talking about in the video. I know. Naxus. Who is Naxus? True, Ruturaj. You know, creators like Sid are supporting and creating mediocre personnel who can't even get a good job. People who listen to him get stuck in the MNC trap. You know, true, Rituraj. Now, who's Rituraj? What did he say? Seems like you're disagreeing for the sake of it. He's talking about letting go of social media attention, which might lead to better outcomes. It's a great advice, in my opinion. Yeah, but we got clickbaited. That's my problem with this video is we got massively clickbaited. And can somebody actually tell me that if this video ever gets to the topic of why Indian coders suck, like does this video have anything like software development twist to it? And Naxus, if you want to take his advice for granted, I don't know why you are here listening to mine, and I'm not disagreeing for the sake of it. I'm just disappointed with this video on a massive level, because when I walked into this video thinking that this is going to be software development and some problems will be pointed out regarding Indian education and how software engineers are held back from their true potential or whatever, but this isn't. What are we talking about in this scenario that you should stay away from your phone and you should be awake at certain time and you should, you know, rewire your life? Fine. I'll tell you why this is bad advice. So if you, okay, first of all, I'm not against entrepreneurship and I'm not against you being an MNC. Nothing. You do what you want with your life. But I'm saying that when somebody gets on camera to tell people that they should be doing better in life, I think they are completely avoiding how the economy works. The economy is telling people that software engineers won't be around anymore in the next 5 years. It is trying to completely replace us. Do you think that such an economy would thrive? Such an economy would present opportunities for more people to join in? It won't. The salaries are at an all-time low. The housing market is gone crazy expensive. Like if you're a software developer, forget about buying a house. You're not gonna do that. It is so crazy expensive. Inflation has hit us the hardest. Taxes are up of all time. 40% tax. Are you kidding me right now? But no. The problem is you with your phone. You sleep all day and you eat junk food. Yeah, that's the problem. Is it? Now I'm getting pissed at you. If you want to listen to Gyani Babas on YouTube, then you go do that all day. Fucking hell. Disagreeing for the sake of it. It's so much stupidity going around here. Like, are we really this dense? Are we really this dense at Harkirat Bhai just because he has created some courses or whatever, that whatever he speaks is correct? Like he himself said, you're gonna pay attention to Instagram for 6 hours, but you're not gonna pay attention to Udemy course that has thousands of years of knowledge. Do I not see it as a marketing tactic? Do I not see it at guilting me into thinking that I should buy his course, given that he is a creator who sells courses? If you want to listen to people yap about how the country should be better and whatnot, there are hundreds of channels on YouTube. Then go be in those rabbit holes. You're free to exit my one. But if you're here, you are here for my opinion. And I'm not against like Harkirat Bhai just for the sake of being against him. If this video was about software development, if this video was about telling people why Indian coders suck, what is wrong with our education sector that is holding back students from their true potential, I would have agreed with him 100%. But the clickbait that I have been that I've gone into yesterday when GE Demon 1, I hope you're still around, when he sent me the link to this video, I immediately said I'm watching the fuck out of this video to see what he is saying about software development in India. But now I'm clickbaited. I'm disappointed in it. I don't care if somebody is sitting on a camera and telling me that I should do better with my life. I really don't care. Then title the video that way and then put a supporting thumbnail that way. That tells me in advance what the video is going to be about so that I can click on it and I can gain some content. If this video had a thumbnail saying that the problem with new age people, first of all, this video is not about software development. Let's just establish that. 50% of the video, 55% or 60% of the video we are through, still no mention of software development. So let's get that straight. So if the video thumbnail was something like the problem with the new generation or the problem with new students, new age people, India versus China, whatever, I wouldn't have paid attention to the video. Then this is not what we would be watching. So be careful when you drive your narratives this way. If you really want to hear people yap about how our country should be better, then just go listen to those YouTubers and go watch their videos. He's not telling to buy his course, right? But yeah, you can say that he is not saying it, but he is guilting us into saying that. He is saying it in a specific way to guilt us into thinking that we should buy his course. When you are a marketer, you are not allowed to convey your true emotions, or you're not allowed to appeal to somebody's empathy, because it's gonna get looked at as a marketing tactic. Imagine if a detergent company tomorrow starts calling you and asks you about your health. What would you think? Does the company care about you? No, they don't. We have long since established that capitalism doesn't give a fuck about people. So when you are selling something, you better be a marketer. And when you do care about people, you do care about people. You don't get to play both sides. Lodu hai ye bhai. Nah, let him be, bro. It's fine. But I just wanted to set the record straight. If you want to listen to people yap about how we are failing as a country and how our economy needs to do better, then go listen to those YouTubers. You don't need to be here. Fine. He didn't even talk about his course once, bro. I know he didn't. But do we not know that he sells? Is it not well established that he is a course seller? That if I just click the description box, or if I click, so Instagram, Discord, open source cohort, here we go, open source cohort, 100xdevs.com. First link in the description is about his course that he has put in. So when you say a statement like you're not gonna watch a 3-hour Udemy course and you're gonna watch 6 hours of Instagram content, it is guilt tripping, isn't it? And you can guilt trip. You can. I'm not against guilt tripping. You can do that, but you better not have a product to sell. That's my point. You don't get to play both sides, bro. Either be a seller and marketer, or either be somebody who's really concerned with people's and their health and benefits. You don't get to play both sides. Let me be very clear on this. Harkirat here in his second account. Thousands of years of knowledge in a coding course, or maybe math and language knowledge. True, yeah. Yeah, be pissed, man. Being mediocre gets you into the tail end of economy and thus suffer from the economic tracks you are talking about. Okay, great. WW. You think everyone doesn't know that social media is bad, but does everyone avoid it? People who want to do shit don't need such cliched advices. They know what they are doing. Exactly. Nah bro, he didn't plug his course. I disagree with you on this one, Sid. He said we are scrolling reels instead of watching Udemy course. Not his in any way. It's not about plugging course. It's about guilt tripping. The guilt tripping is where I have a problem with. I personally think you are reading too much into it. Personally, I could not. Harkirat Singh in the chat, boys. Huh? Even if you don't care about your audience, you are trying to establish your ability above him and trying to juice our support in doing so, bro. Sorry, but true. And support in doing what, bro? What am I trying to tell you? Really, realistically speaking, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to sell you something? Is there any monetary benefit for me doing this? Bhai Maggie khale. Okay, I will. So let's finish this video for the sake of finishing it. But yeah.
The bar is extremely low. If you can break the dopamine routine for a week, the next steps will become fairly obvious to you very quickly. You'll declutter your feed. You'll make sure you're following the right people. You'll make sure you're understanding where the value is coming from. It was very obvious where the value was in the last 10 years. It was in tech, it was in products, it was in startups. A lot of startups that are being used by 99% of India now that's scrolling on their phone. There's still a lot of need for competition in these markets. More competition leads to a healthy economy. So try to be on the other side of the phone. Build products rather than using them. I'm already an engineer. I'm assuming most people on this channel are already engineers somewhere involved in coding or computer science. Computer science is probably the only degree where you can make $500,000 to $1 million as an employee. This is sort of unheard of unless you're involved in very core sales. Rarely do you make this amount of money as an employee. Even there, in sales, you have to show outcomes. In tech, a lot of times you're rewarded just for being smart. If you've written a research paper, if you've published a library, there's a high probability a big tech will hire you just for the sake of it. And you can stay their mentor, coast for a few years for packages that even small to medium-sized businesses sometimes don't make. It's a very healthy business with, believe it or not when I say this, extremely low competition. No one's close to being at the top. As I said, people love mediocrity. Most are looking for what they can do the next month to get a 30% bump, but no one's looking at a 10-year horizon. How can you be a better engineer so that by the end of 10 years, you're an extraordinary resource to a very big company, or you are a very big company?
Fine. One thing I'll agree with. People do think about short-term plans, but yeah, it is a good thing to, look at 10 years horizon. You should. I don't have an idea what I would do in the next 10 years, but if you can study and if you can have an idea, it's a good thing to have a goal in mind. That's a true thing. The stunt didn't play out like he wanted to. And Sid, we need a bit of guilt trip to come out of bad habits. Okay. Sorry, didn't clear it. Nobody wants to support, bro. Drop your GitHub, bro. In the digital world, clout is the currency. Okay. Let me have a stand of Maggie. Thank you. हाँ भाई मैगी खा ले. We have different opinions. Please continue. I'd like to hear an opinion after the whole video. He is Narayan Murthy's secret son. भाई यार हरकिरत से मैं बहुत चिढ़ता हूँ. He just guilt trips pressure so hard. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Company. After 1 lakh a month, if you're still stuck in the job rut, then most probably it's not your parents forcing you, it's yourself. I agree that risk averseness gets pushed onto us by our parents. We don't take a lot of risk in life because we want to make our parents proud, get them a house, so on and so forth. But beyond a point, if you're making 2 to 3 lakh rupees a month as an engineer, if you're still not ready to take risks, most probably the problem lies in you. You've absorbed the risk averseness inside you so much, it's very hard for you to break out of it now. And it only gets worse over time. People keep saying IITians should be job givers and job takers. But if you look at the distribution of IITians, you'll find 90 to 95% of them still working at jobs, and maybe 5% doing startups. They're probably, at least on paper, the most qualified people to start startups, even though this statement is slightly controversial. They're supposed to, at least on paper, perform really well in anything that they do, including business. But they're always stuck in this conundrum, and I see this very closely amongst my friends. It's hard for me to lose the salary check. And also, there's a 30% increment waiting in the next company or at the end of the year. There's nothing wrong in it. It's a great lifestyle. But I think one should accept at that point that you're yourself the one who's risk averse. For everyone else, people who are supposed to be job takers, you'll find one very common quality amongst most IITians. They despise if someone from a different college joins the same company at the same package. And they love it when there's a very big disparity based on college in the compensation packages. Their identity is tied to being an IITian. They always want to be the elite class. And this entitlement stays with them for a long time. It's like defense employees. My dad, even after he retired, expects people to salute because he was once a group captain. Even though there's nothing wrong in it, I think it's a false sense of entitlement, and people around you, without you even knowing, might surpass you when it comes to skills, salaries, and every other aspect of being a wholesome human being, while you're stuck in that entitlement of you clearing a paper 10 years ago. If you are one of my friends who's been an IITian, here's a wake-up call for you. I know you've been wanting to start up, and I know you've made enough money to maybe not retire, but be safe for the next few years. So if you have the opportunity at hand, if you have the skills, and if you have the willpower, it'll only get harder from here. This might be the right time to start up. To everyone else, that's 99.9% of the audience, it's very easy for you to reach the same level as any of your IITian counterparts. And from there, the trauma should go away. Trust me, it does go away in 5 to 10 years. The entitlement might not go away for an IITian, but the trauma goes away for a non-IITian. Let that trauma go early and try to think of what your next steps are. Try to assume you're already an IITian. Try to assume you're already at that level and plan your future based on that. Don't let a degree or a college be an excuse for mediocrity. It might make sense as an excuse very early in your career for the first year or two. After that, if you're still holding on to that trauma, it's as bad as that IITian holding on to that entitlement for over a span of 10 years. Step 1 is just gaining clarity that no one is too far ahead of you, and it'll take you less than 1 year to surpass anyone's level in tech, because almost everyone, the smartest people you know, are all stuck in a social media frenzy. The people who come out of it are probably going to be the ones that win, and you wouldn't even see them. They'd sprint past you so quick because, well, everyone else is still stuck on their phone. Step 2, and this one's the most actionable, is
He has a real beef with phones. Real beef with phones. The phones metaphor has been brought up like 2 or 3 times now. Like, man, he really hates phones. Kind of find it curious though. I think this whole joy is a waste of time bullshit is how we get all these apps built by people who have not even the most basic idea of what an enjoyable application is like. It's just games, bro. Joy is a waste of time. That is what the boomer mindset is. Don't do things that make you happy today. Suffer for the next 10 years in mind. Completely. See, okay, fine. I'll lay down the foundation of what my opinion is. It is very easy to tell people that you should be working hard and you should be, do whatever for the betterment of your country. It is very easy to do that. Anybody can do that. You can make a video about how the country is failing its economy and how we need to step up and work hard. The problem that happens here is how we completely ignore the problem with the economies. It's not just the one factor of people not wanting to work hard is what's crashing the economy. It's not just the one thing. People are paying taxes. The economy is not supporting people to have jobs. We are being told that we are going to get replaced by AI. Machines and automations are currently poured money into to replace human workers. Customer support teams have been hit the hardest, where they have been not completely, but they are starting to get replaced by automated voice bots that can talk to customers by themselves. All of these problems contribute to the mindset of the current worker, where they are thinking that if I'm working 12 hours a day in the office, if I'm told that I cannot even go home for the rest of the day if the deadline is not achieved, and I can be fired just off of a company-wide email, then what incentive do I have to work hard for the company? And the people that are against me on this nexus, let me know your years of experience, bro. What are you currently in? Are you a corporate employee? Are you a corporate employee, or are you a student? What are you? And Rituraj, I also want to hear from you. What is your current stage? Are you a college student, or are you a corporate employee, or are you an entrepreneur? Whatever. The incentives of people wanting to work hard are getting taken away in stages and bit by bit every now and then. Taxes are going up, inflation is going up, the cost of petrol is going up. Now there is this new tax that got introduced that you have to pay out of your own pocket because, well, the government has decided it. You see all of the taxpayer money go to the government and they are not even making good use of it. Harkirat Singh Pookie. I think you have changed your name. I have 8 years experience and I'm an IIT. Okay. And then you go to the corporate sector. Then you see that your CTC is basically not your salary. You already are getting a third of it. Then the money that you are getting, you have to pay taxes on it. So the company told you something, but the reality is something else. Then you see all of these politics, all of this toxicity, all of the problems that you see in the workplace, all of this unemployment thing that is happening in the current Indian economy. And then you find out that you can be fired via a company-wide email, or the upper management doesn't even care about you or whatever. So the question is very legit. Like, if I am struggling to even make the basic ends meet, what incentive do I have to work harder? This is something that I have talked about in my videos. When the government sector or the corporate sector starts supporting people for the hard work that they do, that's when people will put in extra effort. You won't even believe how many people are ready to put hours in. How many people in India are ready to put 14-hour days, 16-hour days in offices. But the one thing that they expect in return is getting paid for it. Like recognition and respect, screw that. If they can be compensated via money that supports them in an economy where they can live comfortable lives, I am pretty sure even 40% of this chat that is currently watching this stream is ready to put in 14 hours or 16 hours work days. Are you not? True. Give me 1.5 lakh, 12 hours. Exactly. But that is not the thing that is happening in the sector. And then people like Harkirat, and I'm so disappointed with Harkirat Bhai on this one. I thought he's one of the influencers that is something aware of what people's problem is. But he is too far gone now. He's too far gone. He's completely painting the picture that it is just because of you using your phone and you not wanting to work hard is what's causing the economy to crash. This is why I was disappointed in Narayan Murthy as well. When you get to a success point, and this is why you are hearing it from me and nobody else, when you get to a success stage where you are so successful that you have all the money in the world and you have more money than you know what to do with, this is when this kind of mindset gets bred into you. You think to yourself that I made it because I worked, and forget about all the other factors. Everybody attributes their success to their hard work. That is plain and simple. You go and watch Neeraj Walia's streams, he also says the same thing, that I keep working, I keep working, I keep working. Bro, you got successful by using Instagram dancing girls to put in your reels and then get the recognition and playing the algorithm that way. But what does he attribute it to? Hard work. Harkirat Bhai has worked hard. I wouldn't lie. He got into AI crypto and made his money and then got his 4 crore package, and he deserves it all. But when you get to a success stage where everything is getting taken care for you, you get to a point where you are no longer able to relate to common people's problems anymore. You can see in this whole video, not even once he has pointed out the problems with the economy and how it is not supporting people who wants to make a decent living. Is he? So you can sit here and you can be like, yeah, I have to work hard, I have to work hard. Yeah, bro, try it. Get 10,000 of you and get into the same mindset of them wanting to work hard. Then see if the economy improves. if the leaders and the upper management that is supposed to be the leaders of how the economy of this country grows don't give a shit about India's economy, what difference do you think it will make if you decided to work hard? Only 4 LPA as a fresher. Bro, 4 LPA as a fresher is a banger salary. Where are you, bro? Have you seen my resume video? I made 6,000 rupees a month. Using parents to guilt trip. You can play PUBG, bro. Yeah, Nexus, you can go play PUBG, like seriously. Either you did not like the Maggie or this statement, Elmao can't say anything. No, the statement, like this Nexus, I know people like this, they always, I mean, I'm pretty sure he has commented on this video. Like just look at the comments. I just told my parents at 6 hours ago before this video uploaded, I'm going to quit my 1.6 lakh chance to prove. And they're saying this video now going saying, will come back in a year and update. Okay, fine. Yeah, here we go. Bro woke up and just to spit facts for 20 minutes, 39 seconds straight. Really inspired and will not only take your advice but also put it into action. Thanks for the insight. More power to you. Unaware of what the real world problems are. And that is so easy to say to an audience that is mostly college students. College students don't know what's happening in the real world now, do they? Winter did not come for you. It did, bro. It did. What trauma is he talking about? People who are not IITians have PTSD. Fuck, that is a good one. I think the point of the video is going for startups instead of job for the students of India. Not a good advice, bro. Not a good advice. You should not decide to make such an extreme change in your life just because a YouTuber told you to do that. You should not do that. If you wanna start a startup, then go for a startup. But don't do it just because your favorite YouTuber told you to do that. Don't do it then. Any person earning 2-3 LPA per month is risk averse. Apparently, just wanting stability for your life is now considered a bad thing. A loud and dishonest claim in the video's title, and your answer is, oh, it's abstract, hilarious. Yeah, exactly. But it's still very far-fetched to say that. Yeah. Is 2-3 lakhs per month less now in India? There are people who are earning 2-3 LPA too. This is what it happens, bro. This is what happens when you get to a stage where you are no longer able to relate to people's problems. Bro, phone is not a problem. Attention span is. If you can concentrate on something when you need to, that's it. Agreed. I have 8 years of experience. Buy course, DG. He's trolling. So does that mean that we shouldn't work because if we earn, we have to pay taxes? At least our finance minister seems to agree that if you don't want to pay more taxes, just earn less. Sid, you can build an ecosystem with phones. I have Instagram. I follow a bunch of coders, gym videos. I have trackers, habits, sleep, calories, etc. It's about being a conscious user rather than unconscious. And there are there are applications who can put a check on your social media activity. So just install those applications so you don't get lost into social media. So does that... Okay, Sudhanshu, you're asking the same question over and over. I answered. I think this whole villainizing of 9-to-5 jobs and forcing people to do startups is a flawed mindset. Sub startup karenge to do job kaun karega? Exactly. Bro, I'm getting in hand 1.5 lakhs and I want to start my own startup, currently working on it. Great. Best of luck, bro. Hire me one day if you want to. Type 1 in the chat if I should become a politician and change the entire education system. So answer is not that we shouldn't earn about getting paid enough for the hard work. Listen carefully. Boomer. Absolutely not. Yes, if I am still young, if I get paid enough, I can put in 15 hours, 16 hours easily. Bro, I would say like 60% of the people are ready to put in extra hours in the workplace if they are getting compensated for it. 100%. So sir, which influencer we should watch? I am beginner. Bro, figure out your favorite influencer. I would not tell you any name. Go with Prime Time or Low level learning. I think he renamed his channel to low level, but yeah, start there. Excellent way to build up a shitload of tech debt and waste my goddamn time. Seriously. He's not against phones, he's against how you are using it. Then why is he mentioning it so many times, bro? Kuni Panda 4 LP as a fresher is a banger salary. I will disagree with you on this. Neeraj Walia brain rot. Exactly. 14 hours of work is how you get buggy garbage. But then again, Colin, if somebody is getting compensated for it, maybe they will won't do garbage project. And I'm not just talking software development. I'm saying like customer support, sales, marketing, all of the sectors, not just software development. This video is not about software development. I'm so like disappointed in this. I agree with the fact Indian economy and corporate sucks, but in reality, I have worked for TCS for 2 years. There are thousands of people who just copy paste errors for whole day. Could be. 4 LPA, not bad. You can 100x through. You're gonna get beaten, Harkirat Singh, Pookie. By that logic, janitors and people who clean roads are the hardest workers. They should be billionaires by now. But yeah, real world is not exactly a meritocracy. Yeah, correct. Please stop hating me. By the way, are you unmarried? Where is it? Subah subah depression de diya. Depression because of me or depression because of Harkirat? Said bro, please become the PM and change it. I wish I could. I don't even have mainstream YouTube channel reach, bro. This is why I say share my channel, share my share my videos or whatever, so I can get to a higher number and my influence does increase. And 25,000, I feel like that's a good number. But yeah, if I manage to get on like Nikhil Kamath podcast or maybe like a mainstream influencer podcast, I would do such wonders. The perspectives that I will put on things that have been mindlessly going around YouTube will be so much helpful for students. Glazers. What does Glazers mean, bro? Sir is doing code advisable for 10 class students, or AI will take your job later. Rohit Kumar, chill out. It's not the time for you to start software development. Focus on your school and getting good grades. JEE kids. But then it's quite evident if you look at things objectively and first principles, it's all about work your ass off in your 20s, because in India, to get to that level, you have to grind but also be realistic. Yeah, I mean, no problems with being realistic. Yeah. जॉब गई चाम उदाने, हम तो स्टार्टअप करेंगे अब सीधा. But I can't hold it against them for believing in this guy's crap. I'm in believing in any of these guys. It's horrible because these people are willing to burn people up so that they can get more clicks. Exactly. How to find job as a fresher? I'm 2024 passed out. Am I in career gap right now? No, you are not. You can wait up to 2026. हर हफ्ते रोड मैप बनाना है. Easy thing is get super good at a skill, make content, sell courses and keep on capitalizing on problems. As simple as that. Disappointing, isn't it? Such a disappointing thing. और हर हफ्ते कोर्स प्लग करना है. Dylan Anderson, bro, which language should I learn for job market? You already know Java and everything, bro. You are good. Bro, eat, bro. Okay. Harkirat Singh, please replace current education system with your courses. Okay, Mohit. Joto moto toto potho. Okay, I don't know what that means. I can read Bangla though. My future kid will be studying in Harkirat Institute of Technology and YAP Science. Yap science. That is a good one. Pookie in Telugu is something else you would regret saying. Okay, could be. Deploy bots on Metaverse to teach from class 1. Sounds like banger idea. Hey server ghost, welcome back bro. I said I will give a $50 bounty to someone who roasts me and said took it too serious chat. No, I didn't. Man said I thought you were supposed to be my firewall. Why are you allowing outgoing connections to Harkirat's content? Yesterday, GE Demon 1 gave me the link of this video where the thumbnail said Indian coders suck, and I was like really curious about this, what he has to say. But it's a yap session. 20 minutes, it's a yap session. Same regurgitated sentences of Narayan Murthy being like, we have to work 70 hours, like blah blah blah. Disappointment. I am just as disappointed as you guys in this stream. Okay, thank you Harkis for giving me a course to learn my... He is making more roadmaps than actual roads being built in India. भैया बस फ्रेशर्स को डरा दो और बोलो तुम बेकार हो. Yeah, exactly. I think JS Mastery making a lot of money with Next.js courses. Okay, nice. If they're delivering good content, why not? Said I have become a bit reliant on ChatGPT for coding and I want to come out of it. How can I do that? I'm currently doing HackerRank. Is there anything else I should do? I want to build trust in myself. Stick to Stack Overflow. Ditch ChatGPT and stick to stackoverflow.com. When you have multiple people giving their opinions on problems, that triggers self-learning. Simple move, but yeah, very helpful. Then roadmap बनाओ, FANG में भी एंट्री लेने वाले का पॉडकास्ट कर दो और कोर्स बेच दो. DSA बैंक को करके डराओ और DSA का कोर्स प्लग करो. Yeah, I mean that is the market strategy nowadays, isn't it? भैया दीदी भी बन जाओ YouTube पर. My cousin has done BA in psychology, so I can apply to tech industry without IT degree. Okay. It seems better option to find job abroad. It has to be this hard to get job. Why not put that effort getting job abroad? Could be. Abroad placements are kind of difficult because finding a company that will pay you relocation bonuses, kind of difficult. Is it okay to run YouTube while working for a company? Do you mean like a side panel YouTube video? Why not? Yeah. These 18-year-olds earning 5 crore a year via remote jobs giving me FOMO, and their podcasts are torturous for me. Who are these 18-year-olds, bro? Who are these people? Hey alter ego, welcome back. क्या कोर्स बनाकर टाइम वेस्ट करूं? I gave an interview at Goldman Sachs and I blacked out completely and fumbled, so I wanted to know how I can avoid it next time. Just don't think about the result. Don't think about what will happen if I got rejected and blah blah. Just give your best. Think about performing at the moment and practice speaking in front of a mirror. That should help. You should practice that and just realize that these are people at the end of the day. They are not somebody from another planet asking you questions. So yeah, try that. Does 4-year career gap really matter if we have full stack Python skills from course? 4-year career gap? That's a big one, bro. See, I want to watch this video.
It's 9:17 and Brad is not just late for the 9 o'clock meeting, he's late for work. Brad's dress code screams anything but business. He's strutting into the office in a Supreme t-shirt and ripped jeans. And just when it couldn't get any worse, his sneakers are muddy from last weekend's hiking trip. In the meeting, Brad's long-winded explanations drag on, forcing everyone to cut him off before the room falls asleep. His technical skills are non-existent. He's got a master's degree, but when it comes to Excel, he's more lost than ever. He can swipe through TikTok, but can't find reply all in Outlook. Faced with real problems, Brad fumbles. Without a YouTube tutorial, his only problem-solving experience is pressing X to reload in video games. But the real kicker, Brad is so casual, it hurts. He strolls through the office like it's a coffee shop, high-fiving coworkers and calling the boss dude. Brad is the average Gen Z graduate, and like many Gen Z graduates, Brad will be out of the job within the first few months. In today's episode of The Infographic Show, we'll reveal the shocking reasons why companies are firing Gen Z workers.
Let me guess. It is the inability to relate to new workers. It is the lack of training. And at the end of the day, everything is going to be blamed on TikTok. Isn't it? भैया हैप बनाना है सैलरी का, वेरीफाई हो नहीं रहा. Okay, I don't know what that means. Please answer. Which coding or DSA course BA degree student do to get a job in tech? Any degree, any course, bro, will work. What are you laughing at, Bugzok? The problem with such videos is that gives short-term motivation, mostly infotainment, and degrade you, and you are just a lazy bun. No solution, and then close the video. Yeah, that's what happens. Your dopamine and your adrenaline, it rises, and you're like, I have to change my life. 10 minutes later, you are again back to your bed, scrolling. The same thing that you were doing before. Maggie mein chicken bhi hai kya? No, this is vegetarian Maggie, bro. I do eat chicken, but not right now. Abroad isn't a halwa, especially these days. Early stats indicate a clear 40% drop in job postings here. The economy is bad everywhere, bro. Kind of. You can still find companies that can hire you, but the chances are very low. That's all. पॉडकास्ट के साथ 10 करोड़ का थंबनेल अब तो स्किप करता हूँ. There is a channel called Saheli Chatterjee. Holy crap, every video is money. What, bro, what the fuck is this video? I can feel this video being insufferable already.
Supervisors are facing a hiring crisis when it comes to recent graduates, and the news is bad for Gen Z. More and more bosses are refusing to hire a new generation of workers. The situation has gotten so bad that even colleges have gotten in on trying to solve the crisis, with many schools now offering additional courses to specifically prepare students for a professional setting. A recent survey of almost 1,000 business leaders at the forefront of the business, technology, and science sectors revealed that 1 in 6 companies are now hesitant to hire a recent college graduate. The survey asked specific questions about hiring practices, demographics, and reasons for satisfactory or unsatisfactory outcome. While 94% of companies reported hiring recent college graduates, only 25% said those hires were a success. The rest were either unsatisfactory or a total disaster. 3/4 of companies stated that they were outright dissatisfied with their Gen Z hires. But it gets worse. 3/5 of companies reported firing their Gen Z hire within a year. This has left a bad taste in the mouth of the business leaders across industries. The biggest complaint was that college graduates are unprofessional and poorly prepared to work, with many being overwhelmed by challenges in the workplace. Has Gen Z been coddled to the point they are no longer hireable? According to the Society for Human Resource Management, the average hiring success rate is right around 43%. That means that 43 people out of every 100 hired will actually work out long-term for the company. But when you look at the intelligence survey, the situation for Gen Z is even more worrying. 6 out of 10 companies surveyed reported having to fire a Gen Z worker, putting Gen Z hiring success rate significantly lower than the average. Houston.
Okay. I want to ask, people get hired and people get fired all the time. Not just Gen Z. But there is again a narrative here, isn't it? That, oh, it's the Gen Z that have a problem. I have been fired. I have been seeing people who have gotten fired. Never made it a generational problem. And people not being professional in the workplace, that's more of a training issue. Isn't it? Like, company has to teach people how we do things around here. Nothing, bro, nothing. Let's laugh together. That's how I create FOMO. And I have JEE kids buying my course too. Haha. Time to be rich soon. They have cracked how to make money, lol. Yeah. Clash TM. You are not letting Paris go away, is it? Then you go to Paris, bro. Generalizing Gen Z as dumb, bro, what the actual F? Yeah, भैया आप क्यों नहीं sell कर रहे course? I will never sell a course. How they have completely I would rather give away all the information I have in my head for free. I would rather give it away for free. I would just ask you to watch it. That's all I would need. I do not need to make money off of courses. Seriously. I could have chosen merchandise or whatever, but then, nah, don't even want to sell that either. A good employee for companies is a good slave that doesn't talk back. Yeah, I mean, kind of true, but I think it's a training issue. Gen Z people should be, not Gen Z people, I should not say that. New graduates in companies, they used to have training sessions where they would be sat down for 3 months and they would be explained what the company does, how to behave with what person or whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. So this disconnect happened between employers and employees, the latest hires. They have no idea how to behave in a company. So tell them how to behave in companies. Boom, problem solved. I prefer to communicate exclusively with high fives and emojis. Sort of, yeah. Keep making freshers insecure to buy his course. Yeah. Man, you guys really hate courses. I do as well, but yeah. I may be wrong, but many kids just couldn't develop aptitude for writing code and debug it for hours. After years of mugging maths, physics and chemistry, all of a sudden they have start for 0 in CSIT. No, I don't think so, Harsh. Sort of agree, sort of disagree. Both ways, yeah. V3 में sell कर रहा हूँ, मेरा ले लो. Harkirat, you are trolling, like you have made it your day's goal, is it? New agendas are pushed by the deep pockets like Gen Z problems. Oh, hey Zemo. Pookie, अपने तो कोर्स की जरूरत नहीं लॉग. Why don't you like Paris? I don't like the context that you are using Paris in, Clash TM. If you really want to go to Paris, go to Paris. Leave me out of it. हर Sunday Maggie crave करा देते हैं भाई. Yeah, I know bro, I know. I am a Tarun Gill fan. You make body by eating Maggie. Tarun Gill forever. Bro is targeting Easy Snippet fans to convert to buy his course. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Harkirat Bhai knows that there is an overlap between Harkirat's audience and Neeraj Walia's audience. He knows that. Gen Z stereotypes are ridiculous. Around 80% of the Gen Zs are not like that. I would say none of them are like that. If you train them, they would get trained, right?
We have a generational problem, and it's bad enough that many Gen Z workers might have trouble landing and keeping jobs because of it. So let's get into the issues behind Gen Z's apparent lack of hireability. A whopping 9 out of 10 companies surveyed reported that Gen Z desperately needed further etiquette training. Across the board, the prognosis is clear. Gen Z does not know how to operate in a professional environment. Good workplace etiquette is key for productivity and harmony. It's about understanding how to navigate professional relationships. This includes knowing when to use formal titles, being aware of sexual harassment policies, and proper communication, both on the phone and online. Gen Z tends to treat its workplace and correspondence like it's a Discord chat room. Memes and emojis are great for Reddit and Instagram, but
Discord chat rooms. That is funny. Yeah, see how this video pointed it out? It's a training issue. Just train them, it will be fine. Gen Z happiness and productivity, especially in the West, is a real issue. I saw an interview with one of the top bosses at Reed, biggest recruitment agency, who spoke on this problem for an hour. Looking jacked. Yeah. Thank you, bro. ROT. Come on, let's go to China together, Sid. Maybe one day, sure. Yeah. Easy Snippet से भी तो course promote करवाया था हरकिरत ने. Oh, so they are connected. Okay. I am so much procrastinating my full stack Java course. It's been 1 year. I don't know how I got stuck in it. Depends on what stage of life you are in, Zemo. So if you are a college student, it's fine to procrastinate for now. But if it is time for you to apply for jobs or whatever, then go and finish that course. At least you can put that on your resume that I have completed a curriculum. Good idea, भैया. Free में अच्छा है. इन्होंने market खराब कर दिया है. हाँ, yeah. The market is completely trashed now. They teach train in TCS but only 1 month, which is something but feels nothing at the same time. I mean, in the initial years of your employment, it is kind of exciting, isn't it? So you will pay attention to what's being trained, right? Can you someone tell me where the Eiffel Tower is? Okay. Harkirat Singh Pookie, tell me where you live. And Clash TM, you also tell me where you live. I will come down and kick both of your asses. This is so fascinated with Paris. Man is having so much fun. Easy Snippet भाई hard है, वो ideal है. Really? I don't think of him as hard or anything. Nope. Make all your git commit title emojis. Include at least one in Slack messages and email subject lines. Yeah, I mean, this is something that the boomer generation does not like, or the older generations, isn't it? उसको सब पता है कोडिंग के बारे में. Should I laugh or laugh a lot? Okay. अभी वो Rust सिखा रहा. Really? Easy Snippet is teaching Rust. Nice. I am 25. Oh, you are 25. Okay, so you have completed colleges and everything. Okay. Are you working somewhere, Zemo? Are you making like a paycheck or whatever? ये लोग जो Rust का रोना रोते हैं, I wonder if it's even thing all. No, Rust is still getting picked up by the industry. It's not entirely mainstream right now, but it is making its place slowly and steadily. Yeah. Harkirat thinking either join or compete. Don't have difference in opinions. Seriously. Eiffel Tower Super 30 join हो जाओ, रात के 2 बजे दिखाएगा. Not alone. I'm going to be 27. So Super Saiyan, do you have the same problem as Zemo? I am 55. What do you mean? No, Bugzok, you are not 55. I know you're not. Most likely you are like in your late 20s. That's what I think. Most likely. Bugzok, you ain't 55. I saw your GitHub. Yeah, I know he's not 55. I've heard his voice. He is not 55. I am 24. D, we are getting old fast, guys. Kind of. Gen Z are gonna be 30 in few years. Sort of. 1995 is considered Gen Z. So yeah, you're gonna be. Next year, people are going to be entering their 30s. Waiting for someone to land on my tower. I am straight as a pole. And I am 44 and still younger. No, you're not 44 either, Sombra. Most likely you are 25. And that's what my estimate is. I am 22 and I am old. I will kick your butt, Kuni Panda. No, you're not. I'm 31 years old and I still don't feel really old. I do feel old sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes, yeah. Yes, bro, I am COVID pass out, not doing any job. Oh, how is that possible, bro, that you are 27 and you still don't have a job? Crazy. What is your tech stack, Super Saiyan God? I got nothing on GitHub. Why were you there? You FBI? Yes, everybody's FBI here, bro. I'm about to turn 24 at the end of coming February. Okay, nice. Easy Snippet, know everything, lol. PhD in Gyanchon. Okay, let's see this video.
But not so much for your 9 to 5. Imagine losing your job because you responded to an email with a handsome Squidward gif. Knowing how to dress is just as important. Most workplaces go for business casual, a more relaxed version of a more formal attire you might see at a law firm. Business casual can be dressed down to jeans, but only if paired with a nice button-up shirt and nice clean shoes. Wearing graphic t-shirts and dirty sneakers is definitely a no-go. If you're part of Gen Z, you should treat the workplace like you're dressing for a date. You want to make a good impression without being creepy by wearing a full suit. A lack of professionalism was a reason that Gen Zers didn't work out 46% of the time. Other issues included a serious lack of motivation or initiative, with half of all companies surveyed, almost 500, stating that their Gen Z employees needed close supervision and showed little drive to take charge. This might be due to the culture shock Gen Z is experiencing moving from a perpetually online life to a professional workplace. It can also be that Gen Z is the most vocal about how exploitative industries can be. While their online existence may have dulled Gen Z's preparation for a professional setting.
That is one emotion, yes, with Gen Z. Gen Z are not afraid to call out the exploitative attributes of the IT sector. Let me put away this plate and I'll come back. 2 minutes. Yeah. So, Gen Z are not afraid to call out the IT sector. They so often they call out the exploitative nature of the corporate sector, being like, we are not paid, we are overworked, we are stressed out. So I wanna wear what I wanna wear. This is something that I respect the Gen Z so much for. The millennials, we did not have the guts to do the same. We did not have it. I am 22. Yeah, but you still want to go to Paris, don't you? Originally from food tech background. Did internship in Britannia. Okay, nice. So, are you working somewhere right now, Zemo? Analog, Sombra, and Bugzok are cracked 18-year-old devs. I was preparing for a master's, but if that doesn't go well, how hard would it be to land a job 2024 pass out? Depends on how you're gonna explain your career gap and whatever. I would say go for masters. At least your chances would be higher of landing it. Tower ain't gonna be standing long. I'm about to be 21 and I feel really late and old. Just 21 years old and you already feel old. Wow. भाई आपका प्लान क्या है? फीलिंग बाद इंटरव्यू स्केड्यूल हो रहे? Are they rejecting? Okay. Mohit bhai not even getting response from applying on Naukri. Sid is gone. No laws now. Okay. My father and me have age difference of 36. I am 19. My father is 55. My sibling is 9 years older than me. Holy crap. That is interesting. Yeah. I have gotten maybe 1 or 2 responses from Naukri as of yet, but they are shit. Somewhat, yeah. On a serious note, I try to focus on work, then my pole takes control. You're gonna get beaten, Class TM, one day. If I meet you in real life one day, I'm gonna kick your butt, seriously. But yeah, how to make 1 trillion every second, in which course should I enroll? Yeah, then you should enroll in... you should buy all the courses at once and study all of it at once. Asus ROG Gang, best laptop. Yeah, sort of agree. Yeah, sort of. White powder. Because I had miscellaneous in current industry, I was getting call center job invites. Oh, okay. If you play cricket, they join a team. You will find software engineers. HRs over there, network there, you can get referral from them. True. No, said by currently learning full stack Java, and that's where I got stuck. Can't stay like this. Wow. Try to move to a city that can support your passion, bro. Try to. Bugzok, are you really that innocent? Do we have to explain to you what pole means? Seriously? Bro, I am 19 and insecure about my age. Not even kidding. 19 years old and you are insecure. That is never heard of. I've never heard that before. Chill, bro. Live your life. That's all. Just live your life how you want to live at 19 or 20, 21, whatever. And just, some people are really young. Some people are really, mature for their age. I can say that. Maybe you are one of them. At 19 years old, you already feel so much mature and insecure. Maybe you are not insecure, you are more likely depressed. Maybe you have gone through some real shit in your life. I cannot believe that day in the life videos are still going around. 374,000 views 2 weeks ago. Software engineer at Google. What is it? India? No? Screw that. I don't want to watch. But you know what? Like my entire mood is spoiled now with this Harkirat Bhai's video. I was so excited to see what he will point out about Indian software development ecosystem and what is wrong with it. But no, no, no. You use phones. That's the issue. – 19-year-olds in the chat, please buy my cohort to get ahead in life. You are playing a good character, Harkirat. I can say that. You are playing a good character. Start with basics, then build resume. Check resume score for ATS and applying startup side by side for fresher. Correct. Ugh, Clash TM. Would you dial it down? What traits you would suggest post-pandemic CSIT graduate to have for becoming an established developer in the next 3 years? The same traits I would suggest for non-pandemic graduates. There is literally no difference between anybody who has passed in COVID or not. Pre-COVID, past COVID or post-COVID. There is no difference. Folks who are 18-20, are you seeing a drop in interest in admission in CS of late? Do consider serious possibility of how dramatically things may change in the next 4 to 5 years. I think yes. They must be noticing drop in admissions in the latest patches. 100%. Harkirat is killing me. Prime Agent speech at Laracon was so good, inspiring. I know, right? I know. I have watched it like speech. I have seen it like 4 to 5 times.
I knew
now.
I could build it, but opportunity to kind of join at the beginning of a huge project. It was about a 9-month project, and we had to deliver an entirely new experience on Netflix. So, since I was there a little bit later, I didn't have the seniority they gave thing as a kid. I wasn't like out there with the geniuses. That if I just had time and determination, I can achieve anything. And so many people I meet, I cannot tell you how many individual messages, including like a bunch of you walked up and told me about the messages you've sent me, where you have the same feeling, except for you don't have that hopeful end. You don't know if you can bet on yourself. I am telling you, sorry, I don't know, I just get so passionate about this. Really, you can bet on yourself. You can actually.
This is why I love him so much. This is why. You can see the passion dripping from his face. You can see it. He knows it. He believes in it. And I share that sentiment so much. This is why I love him so much. आया ब्रो, मैं ज़रा कॉर्पोरेट मस्ती करने जा रहा. Okay bro, thank you for stopping by. Harry. Harkirat is getting his ass beat someday. Harkirat can't wait to download your course from the seas. Hey, pirates mentioned. Let's go. I will do what you said. Oh, Zemo, you're a 2023 pass out, means last year pass out. It's alright, you don't have to rush to get a job. It's fine. Keep applying. Anyway, um, okay, we need to do a bit. One sec. Yeah. You guys are seeing me, watching me like this big size, sorry, this big size me, right? One second. Yeah. Okay. So I need to shoot a bit, right, with you guys. So somebody in the chat, I'm going to assign Harkirat Singh Pookie. I'm going to assign you a task. So, okay, first of all, let me answer Shubham's question. I'm 18 and I just passed 12 this year, and I'm currently doing full stack Java course from Squad Infotech offline. In this course, I can get a job or at least internship next year. Am I on the right path? Yes, you are on the right path. Correct. Do you have a course online? I think you need an accountability partner. Yes, I can make if there's a demand. Okay, first of all, Harkirat, you need to do something for me. Type in the chat, don't send it, but type in the chat that, first of all, just say hi, right? Okay, let me explain the bit to you. You will say hi, and then I will say, hey Harkirat, how the heck have you been? Where have you been? And then you're gonna write, my dog died, I lost my house, and my parents are dead. Just keep it copy pasted, because the reaction that I will give you seeing that message, I can mess it up. So you can send it again if I ask you to. Okay? Okay, now say hi. Harkirat, I'm waiting on you. I forgot to mention, join said Discord for extra fun. Oh yeah, the Discord link is in the description box. Okay. Oh hey Harkirat, how the heck have you been doing, buddy? Where the heck have you been? Okay, you know what? We're not gonna trauma dump in my chat. When I ask you how you do things and how you are living in your life, there are only two responses. I'm all good, and you know what? I'll make it through. These are the only two responses in my chat. We are not gonna dump our entire traumas into the chat right now, because it's like, oh God, you're going through so much in your life. Okay, done. This bit is done. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Next bit, where is the funeral? Akshay Srivastav, I'm doing a bit. Okay, next bit. I'm going to change my t-shirt and I'm gonna come back. Just one sec. Actually, screw changing my t-shirt. I'll just wear this hoodie. Okay, second bit. So second bit is going to be, all of you will boo me. All of you will say things like get a life loser, boo, L-take or whatever, right? And let me do my thing first, and okay, screw this. I will say that streaming is harder than 9 to 5 jobs. I will say streaming is harder than people who work in coal mines, people who work in factories. Do you understand what it takes for me to sit here for 8 hours a day and react to content on YouTube and give my opinions? And all of you guys will boo me. Not now, not now. And all of you guys will say, boo, get a life, loser, and blah, blah, blah. Because this will feature in my next video. Yes, scripted chat, but not for long. But not for long. Okay, let's go. Not now, not now. First, let me start. Okay. You guys won't stop laughing, will you? Okay, here we go. Okay, you know what? Streaming is harder than most of the jobs out there. It is harder than retail jobs. It is harder than customer support roles. Do you understand how much effort it takes for me to sit here and watch YouTube content all day and react to content and give my opinions on this? Coal workers don't even go through this kind of disappointment in their lives that streamers do. We have to sit in one place entire day, eat food, and then look at content and give our opinions on them. You will never understand how difficult streaming really is. Because, well, you get to shit, I messed up. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. You will never understand how difficult streaming is because you are living in your 9 to 5 jobs and you get to go home. But we have to sit here all day and react to content and watch content on Twitch or YouTube. You will never understand and be able to relate to our pain. Okay, we are done. Bro can't reach the wardrobe. I thought about changing my t-shirt, but then I'm like, screw it. I'll just wear this hoodie. Okay, so these 2 bits will actually be featured in my video. And just... okay. Get a... Okay, stop. It's done. The bits are done. This is almost as bad as that one time you said WordPress development is what real coders do. I really hope it makes the cut. Alright, we roll. We will not boo. Average to streamer. Okay. Thank you guys. So this rant is done. This bit is done. I think this will... Okay, stop guys. It's done. The bit is done. I'm no longer acting. But thank you for your cooperation. This bit will be used in a video. Yeah. Okay. Okay guys, 2 hours, 19 minutes, 20 minutes we are into the stream. Really disappointed with Harkirat Bhai. Really disappointed, man. Boo him for roasting me, chat. But what just happened? Does anyone know what happened? What happened was I did this stream bit for my next upcoming video. So I can cut this out and put it in the video where I will portray, you know that video, right? If YouTube devs were honest, that I did as an act. So I was acting just now. Yeah, we are acting. Yeah. So I was acting for a bit that I will put in my video. It's a skit comedy video. You will understand when you see it. Okay, Sombra, we are done, bro. We are done. I feel like now you are just abusing me for the sake of abusing me. Like you just wanted a free pass. This is Cheating. Favorite song? Right now, my favorite song is. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, let me see what I'm listening to these days. Music.youtube.com. Oh, I'm listening to The Who, Millionaire by Yo-Yo Honey Singh. Okay, here we go. Quick picks. Give Me a Sign, Wolf Totem, Chop Suey, APT by Rose and Bruno Mars, Hollywood's Bleeding, Post Malone, New Divide, Welcome to Los Santos. I don't know where it came from. A Thick of It. Where did Thick of It come from? Bring Me to Life. Yeah, these songs. Yeah. I listen to these ones these days. Hindi, I don't really listen to anything. This song by Slipknot called Snuff. Oh, I'm still streaming in the big picture, am I? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So these are the songs I currently listen to. Yeah. Sombra took free pass. Yeah, I think so. I still maintain he just wanted to stand up and flex his muscles on camera. Nah, I didn't really. Nerd. You can act later too. I won't be able to act later too because I need you guys to be here. I needed you guys to boo me or whatever in the chat. So when I actually upload the clip, you can actually see that you guys are booing me. That I was getting booed when I was looking at the camera and telling everybody that you don't understand what it takes. Sombra took free pass seriously. Yeah. Fuck entrepreneurship. Let's get into acting. Here we come Bollywood and Hollywood. Nah, it's alright. Show search history and type Portugal. If you do that, I will stop selling courses from today. Why would I search my history and type Portugal, bro? Suggest nice movie related to hacking or software, guys. I can't find anything new. Why would you want to combine these two things together? You know, bro was in the thick of it. Okay, Rajesh, please don't spam the chat. 2024 recap. Watched Pied Piper. No, not really. I don't watch any type of, Penguin is something that I keep hearing about. That Penguin is good. Okay, here's my recap. Topless by Breaking Benjamin. This is a video of my wedding. Friendly Fire. Namo Namo Chulu, Chlorine, Daku, Agar Tum Saath Ho, Hollywood's Bleeding, Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, Sochta Hoon, O Sajna, The Diary of Jane, Big Dogs, because Hanuman kind. Yeah, everybody had to hear that. Keep Up, Pyar Hota Kai Baar Hai, Wolf Totem, Phantom of the Opera by Iron Maiden, Give Me a Sign, So Cold, Millionaire, Pataka Guddi, Aankhon Aankhon, Kun Faya Kun, Ready. These songs. This is my 2024 recap. Okay, at least type Portugal in the search of a browser. I want answer. Code edits. Read my chat, please. WordPress is good for web development because my friend saying learning one stack is useful but time consuming and you can find paid template for free on YouTube. You are comparing apples to oranges. Code edits. Portugal. So, what about Portugal? Search Portugal. Let's see. You act so holier than thou. What is it about Portugal, bro, that you want me to search? What is it? Am I listening? Oh. Listen to Miles' best singer ever. Search I searched Portugal. What about it? Or are you saying like it's a song in YouTube music? Portugal. Is it Portugal the man? Go to browser history. Nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, let's see what is it. There is no history. So what about Portugal here? YouTube Music, Portugal 3-3 Spain, extended highlights, 2018 FIFA World Cup YouTube. Yeah, but I did in browser history. What? I don't understand. Like, is it something I'm missing here? Colorful buildings. Cristiano and Mr. Beast came after Portugal search in incognito. Oh. Why would I type por, bro? I know what you are going. I know, now I understand. They wanted to know if you search for porn. Yeah, exactly. I thought there was something specific to Portugal. I don't know what it was. How can you use her colorful building? Go to browser history. He wanted to see suggestions. I know, right? Bro, I'm a millennial. I was around when pornography on the internet was getting invented. Don't you ever doubt that I don't use incognito. If I do decide to do those things, I do use incognito. You're never gonna catch me lacking or whatever. Portugal का पोपटुगल हो गया. You're never gonna catch me lacking, bro. You can keep dreaming. I make sure to take precautions. Exposed. What exposed, bro? I did not get exposed. I told you myself. Yeah, but you did not catch me, did you? I told you myself. Countries by Hindu population. It's just like, first of all, the racism problem in India is something that is getting traction these days, isn't it? Like all these countries, people who feel superior that they are above Indians and they are making videos about how Indians are dirty people or brown skin or whatever. It's getting so much traction on Indian YouTube, isn't it? So if I search Thagesh Indian racism, then you will see a video 2 weeks ago. Yeah, here we go. 7 days ago. Racism against Indians. Then there is hate against Indians on social media featuring Diljit Dosanjh and Andrew Tate 3 weeks ago. Who does not watch porn? You got exposed. How many times you watch per day? Bro, I am married. What do you think? Never take chances. Yeah, why would I take chances? Never gonna catch me riding dirty. First thing comes to mind is incog. Lol, not easy. Porn trap. Exposed. You watch porn, bro. Who does not watch porn? Exactly, like that's what Karos asked. Like you must be some kind of monk living in the mountains and you already have decided to like sacrifice everything in your life. Only then you can be the type of guy who doesn't watch porn. And anybody else who says that they don't watch it, they are fucking capping, bro. They are capping. Need for Speed the Run. I loved Need for Speed the Run so much. I only wish like there was many more games like it. But unfortunately, Need for Speed Unbound, I played it, hated it. He has a wife, why would he need that? Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have any video suggestion for me? Like for me to watch? How to talk to a baby. What is it?
Can you say hi? Yeah, g'day and welcome to this instructional video on how to talk to a baby. Now, a lot of people think when you talk to a baby that you need to go like, oh, hello, how are you? Did you have a good sleep? Yeah. We're in reality, you know, they're just a human like us, so you can just talk like this. Hey, you're cool if we like just keep making these videos till you're like 20, yeah? That's a yes. And you think, hey, you think these videos are funny, yeah? You think, like me, Dad, making these videos is pretty funny, yeah? And that was how to talk to a baby. High five. That's it. No twerking on camera.
The end was funny. The end was funny. NFS Most Wanted. Most Wanted, but like 2005 version, or was it the 2010 version? Oh, sorry, that was Hot Pursuit. Sorry. Need for Speed Shift. Type Zoo YouTube video. Google never deletes anything. When are you gonna have a wedding? I already am married, bro. I already am. I don't think you have watched my wedding video. Right here. The reason I have to like turn off the audio is because I'm gonna get content claimed. Yeah, 2005 version, right? That was awesome. But I did get married. Here I am. Here's my wife. And then there's me getting happy for the last time in my life. I have played Portal. But I'm gonna be honest, I did not like it. Maybe I am more into like casual gaming. Maybe I'm more into like games which are straightforward. I don't want to sit and think about how I'm gonna cross a level, or at least now in this stage of life, at least. He might need that for position inspirations. Will Harkirat watch it, or he is 1%? Monk living in the mountain. I am 0.1%. Someone should make an app where if you get rest in peace, it'll delete all browser history. That's not too difficult, if I'm gonna be honest. Or if you, why would you only want to target browser history? Why don't you detonate your full laptop as well? What did we just watch? Yeah, you can watch this video, okay? I thought it was engagement. No, it was marriage, bro. Love or arranged? It was arranged. How to get a girlfriend? Bro, this is more like a Google search. Kuni Panda. You're happy now too, lol. Yeah. Parjeet is racist remark against Indian report. Those comment using name Parjeet. But you can report on social media, but what do you do in real life? That's the question, isn't it? By the way, you could be a cool movie actor. I could? I don't know about that. Do you play War Robots, bro? I don't know what that game is. War Robots, never really played it. Yeah, I know my chat is going wild day by day. Let it be. Let's have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Lol, how did you meet her? Story time. Basically, someone that we know that knew someone that they knew that knew someone. Like, you know, I have a guy that has a guy that has a guy. I know a guy that knows a guy, like that sort of way. We met in a temple. And basically we had 5 minutes to talk and just say yes or no. I said yes, she said yes, done, married, boom. Now we are here. That's what ruined my studies. 3-4 a bit tricky. Where are you in Bangalore? I'm not in Bangalore, bro. I'm in Jharkhand these days. Get a girl who asks how to get a boyfriend. That's a funny one. That's a funny one. Have you tried NAND to Tetris? Nintendo Tetris. Oh. Tetris, I have played it like so long ago. Not recently though. I loved NFS Carbon. You know what I liked? I liked NFS Underground. Need for Speed Underground. That was such a game that had so much content, and it was not undercover, sorry. NFS Undercover. Yeah, this is the game. Yep.
This place is.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. The driving, the mechanics, everything was close to Most Wanted. Like, let's just face it, the Most Wanted ain't happening anymore. But whatever it was like a worthy upgrade. Oh, here we go. You are from India. 3-minute 55-second video.
Your family is from India. You have no respect. You have no roles.
This American man of Indian descent said a woman told his son to shut up, leading to an altercation between him and her. The man who faced the racist remarks is wedding photographer Parvez Tawfiq.
Your family is from India. You have no respect. You have no roles. You think you can push everyone?
I played this, but too bloomy though. The girl betrayed us in the end, right? Yeah, sort of, yeah. Did you try Advent of Code 2024? Not really. I don't do these things. I'm not that interested in engaging in community activities. On the topic of racism, we don't have nuisance value. That's why we are targeted on social media frequently. I agreed with one statement, like we are yappers. We love to yap, so that could be a factor. This is how we get projects in TCS. How you got married? Nice. Bro, Nintendo Tetris, it's a different thing. Yeah, I don't understand your question, Joint. What do you think about indie hacking? I created a I play this game in my PC. Okay, nice. What do you think about indie hacking? I created a full-fledged job portal. Do you think it can compete with already established job portals? No, it won't. NAND to Tetris, search it. How did you assume NFS, bro? No, NFS was in my feed. NAND to... Oh, Tetris. Oh. It's a game? Really? What the heck?
Pixels on the screen and any name we want. 3.
Bro, I'm not in a mood to study right now. Okay, this is a thing. Gameplay. Is it a game? Must be a game, right?
So, if everything worked according to plan.
Huh? But you should also try NFS Carbon. I played it, bro. Now you can play how you can play NES Tetris. But too bloomy though. The girl betrayed us. You drive under code. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is relaxing. You're a strange fruit if you're driving a truck in your spare time. Can you try Warhammer Space Marines 2 if you like violence? I can try it, but the thing is, right, games have gone really expensive these days. Like, I opened up Steam the other day. Okay, it has to update because obviously every software has to take a damn update. And I searched up Black Myth Wukong and it's fucking like 3,599 rupees for Black Myth Wukong. Where is the Roblox guy today? I don't know. office. Yeah, this one. So if I just search the store, featured, the latest games basically. Rainbow Six Siege, fine. Don't want to play that. But let's say Black Ops 6, right? Call of Duty. Black Ops 6. Do you see how expensive this is? 5,599 rupees for a Black Ops 6. This is insane. This is completely insane. Then what did you say? Space Marines 2, right? Check Warzone reviews. Call of Duty Warzone. June. Okay, reviews. Not recommended. It's free. You can just waste your time and see for yourself what are the problems and uninstall this filth. COD was one of the few casual cash grabbing soulless products of the industry that kept me coming back from time to time just because at its base it works. Like it always had from Modern Warfare 2 to this day, but now what? Changed the movement system, got rid of all the weapons previously present, trashed all the progress of the previous seasons, somehow managed to fuck up the graphic optimization on already present and still utilize map. Man, this guy is pissed. Not recommended, not recommended, not recommended, not recommended. Holy crap. I lost all of my stuff, so I quit. It's too laggy. My profile is reset. I lost everything. What the hell? So bad every time this happens. Expecting Call of Duty, but got call of loot your dead teammates' backpack instead. Get a Game Pass. I can't do that either. 500 rupees a month. Kidding me? I don't even have that much time to play games, bro. I got Dark Sector on Steam, which was free, right? And do you know how much time it took me? Okay, library. See, last 2 weeks, 7 hours. Total, 7 hours. So you can see that in 2 weeks time, 15 days, I only get 7 hours of time to play games. So I'm not really, I don't have that much time to play games sitting around all day. And if I'm investing 500 rupees in a Xbox Game Pass, I expect to play at least 30 hours a week games. And I don't have it, bro. Play RimWorld, you will probably lose your job because it's peak. Really? Wow. Free one. You can buy a course instead of buying this game. Harkirat Singh. He's still here. The most expensive one was RDR2 for 1,000 because I really loved it. Oh, okay. I can't play games in Mac. This is reality of Mac. Suck it, MacBook users. Yeah. This is where Linux and Mac both fall apart because games aren't really optimized. You can buy Harkirat course and get remote job from us instead of your useless job, bro. Try that. Yeah, maybe I will. You can play Minecraft in Mac easy. Yeah, Minecraft is a optimized game. Then you can crack things. Thanks for promoting my course, chat. Yeah, I will also promote your course, bro. Don't worry about that. Saw you losing your calm for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna lose, isn't it? Why don't you do anything useful instead of criticizing others? Like, is that to me, Rajesh? Yeah, it's fun to spread hatred. Nah, I don't spread hate, bro. Is it towards me, Rajesh? Linux for gaming is good now, unless your game has anti-cheat software. Yeah, anti-cheat software basically plants itself in the kernel of your OS. I've heard about that. It affects the performance of your games. Even if you have the top-end hardware, it will just disable your software optimizations. Rajesh. Oh, hello, Ankit, my brother-in-law. Rajesh, was that towards me? Answer me. De novo anti-cheat. Yeah. Hajmola. No, it's not Hajmola. This is like soft that you eat in restaurants. I eat a lot of it. So Rajesh, what would you want me to do, bro? Why don't you do anything useful instead of criticizing others? What yes? I'm not asking you a yes or no question. What would you want me to do? Answer it. Windows are best for gaming. Yeah, it is. Sunday should be a fun day, all chill, bro. Yeah, exactly. This is why I do Sunday streams, isn't it? So Monday to Saturday, you have time to work hard or whatever. Then Sunday, you just chill around here. Okay. 2:46. I'm gonna stream. Dil pe le liya sir ne. No, bro. Did not take it on my heart. You can criticize me, but it better be with logic and arguments. If you say something like, oh, you are just here to gain traction or just speak unnecessary statements, then I'm gonna lose it. I'm absolutely gonna lose it. But if you can criticize me on a logical and argumentative way, you are absolutely allowed to. Have you ever tried earning money from betting apps? No, bro. It's a trap. It's a trap. Complete trap. They make you win money in the first few games that you play, and then they get you to develop the addiction. Then you are fucked in the ass. No, bro, I don't follow chess. Where is it? Chess content. Some of you guys are interested in chess. I did not see that coming. Like, really? I know how to play chess. I mean, I know the rules. I know when a good chess player gets created. I know good moves in chess, but I'm not that interested. Actually. De novo anti-cheat. Yeah, this de novo is ruining everything, isn't it? Chess is fun. Okay. "18 moves lol. You missed it." Maybe I did. I'm not a chess person per se, But I'm not that good. Yeah, I'm not that good either, bro. You can play chess with me. I know how the rules work and everything. But you can defeat me very easily in chess. I'm not a good chess player. Most of my colleagues are invested in stock marketing and trading. Is it safe? Bro, is life safe? Is basically what you are asking. Nothing is guaranteed, bro. You just take the leap of faith. That's all. Samay actually got a lot of people follow chess. Oh, Samay Rana. Nice. Video game map size. That's a good video idea. Arkham Knight was such an OP game, bro. It was the most OP game. I really miss Arkham Knight. The graphics, the cadence of Gotham, it really felt like a comic book game. It actually did. Finally, today I'm uploading the video, but it will be uploaded in 45 minutes. But in next stream, you will definitely react to me. Okay, I will. You can be a great motivator, Sid. I can be. But I choose realism over fake hopes. I don't want to give you fake hopes over anything like that. I can tell you that you should just sacrifice everything and just work hard or whatever and all that bull crap. Bro, thank you for your interview tips that you said in the previous streams. Okay, welcome Sandeep. Combat is fun. Yeah, but the main thing that I loved about Arkham Knight is the cadence. Oh, hey, Sandeep is giving us party. Everyone who is in this live stream right now, how many of you? 37 of you. Sandeep is giving us party. He will Paytm us 2000 rupees from his first salary. Everybody. 2000 rupees is like 30 bucks. $30 basically. I had so much fun, bro. Yeah, just look at this. Like, just look at this. This actually feels like a comic book game. It actually feels like you are splitting like comic book pages you are reading in your hand. No other game after Arkham Knight in the Warner Brothers game series ever managed to achieve that. Mernstack or WordPress? Can tell me difference and disadvantage of WordPress. You are comparing apples and oranges, bro. These two things are way different than one another. Give tips again. Sandeep, what tips he gave? See, Rajesh, I do help people who ask for help from me. Instead of you wanting to criticize me and you're never gonna get something out of me. See, the skit made me laugh. Yeah, it will make you laugh even more, bro. Just wait for the video to be done. If YouTube devs were honest, part 2. When the part 2 video is done and I will upload it, I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy that video. Have you ever played IGI game? Yeah, of course. Like every child has at some point. Who were gaming in the 2000s. Of course. It actually feels dark and gritty and it feels like there is something wrong here. The environment, could you review my resume? I think I did, right? I have a newer one too. Okay, send it. I will, yeah. Okay, last 7 minutes, bro. 3 p.m. I have to close the stream, end the stream basically. So Roop, send your resume and yeah, I'll check it. I'm here, you make videos from balcony having party with mosquitoes. Battle Royale. Okay, one question I want to ask you guys. How many of you own PS5s here? Like, owning a PlayStation 5. How many of you have it? Okay, let's see Roop's resume. Okay, let's okay, zoom in, close this out. Yeah, so everybody, this is Abhiroop Bhattacharya. Oh, you're Bengali, did not know that. More Node.js, MVC, Nest.js, REST API, database integration, SQL, jQuery. Take away database integration from here because you already mentioned SQL. So this word essentially means nothing. You should maybe add no SQL and SQL, but take away the word database integration. So you're from Greater Noida, UP. Nice. Recently graduated with an MCA postgraduate degree with strong expertise in web application development, computer networks, and operating systems. Experienced is building robust, user-friendly web applications through hands-on project development. Passionate about leveraging solve complex challenges in web development and game development. Previously contributed to open community game project on GitHub. Okay. Projects, blogging, web app. Okay, first of all, Roop, you may need to, do you see the gapping between projects and blogging and technologies? Maybe improve the line height here, like give some gap. So, it looks nice. Kind of looks a little like compressed. Core skills, JavaScript, TypeScript, Node.js, Nest.js, Express, jQuery, JWT, Docker, Linux, React, Next, C++, C++11, SQL, ORM, MongoDB, object-oriented functional data structure, computer networks. GitHub contributions. Oh, this is a one-page resume. Nice. Nice. Certification, Node.js, Udemy, full stack, English, Hindi, Bengali. Nice. Developed a dynamic blogging platform with a robust word processor for image embedding and formatting. Nice. 4 points. Make it 3. Make it 3. So it's not too much to read. I am not that rich. Hey Dana Ramu, I am not that rich either, bro. I don't have a PS5 either. And the reason I want to ask it is because I wanted to see how many of you are excited for GTA 6. Grand Theft Auto 6, the latest trailer was supposed to be dropping like last week or something. It didn't, but Garib, no, I don't have. Do you think resume with beautiful fonts and colors matter? Not really, no. Bro told about explaining the project and some behavioral tips while facing the interviewer. Okay, you're fresher, yep. Database integration is a very large topic, an area in itself, ETL to sync, etc. Yeah, kind of, yeah. But I just wanted to ask him to remove it because then it follows a pattern. Like you are hitting the terms that everybody knows, like SQL, everybody knows. But database integration, like what is that? What are you integrating your database with? So kind of that way, yeah. Implementing JWT, search feature and live feed to enhance AOC security and user engagement. Okay. Football match analysis neural network, April to June. Okay, so this is like an internship or maybe like a short-term project. Analyze football matches using object detection. Okay, first of all, why is the space here a little awkward? Fix that, Abhiroop. Okay. Assign players to team using k-means clustering based on jersey colors. Nice. Calculated ball control time by tracking the closest bounding boxes, delivering actionable insights on team performance. Okay. Interpolation function from the pandas library due to facing issues with missing boundary box position upon several frames. Okay. So you have MCA degree. Hey, same as me, same as me. 8.08 and my was 8.2. Okay. So November 2022 to July 2024. Okay. Galgotias College of Engineering and Technology, bachelor's degree. Overall, a great, good resume, bro. Yeah. Overall, good resume. One-page resume, nice and clear. Yeah. I don't see much problems. I don't see anything that is like super wrong about it. That's a good resume, I would say. Okay, bye bye bhaiya. Yes, I will be wrapping up in just a minute. Yeah. My brother has a PS5. Sir, where do I share the resume for review? In the Discord chat. There is a Discord link in the description box. You can see it. Gotta wait for the PC version. It's not releasing on PC, bro. It will take a year. I had a very bad marks in 12th. Is it okay to just add bachelor's and master grades only, lol? Yes, it is. Not matters, simple better. Yeah, some companies screen seeing your marks. They do, but yeah, remove bachelor percentage. Neural networks project. I doubt he has done it. Thanks. I'm doing same in the first year BCA then MCA. Yeah, good one, bro. So anyway, this is a good one. PC gamer me. So nope. Xbox. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have. Like none of you have PS5. None of you do. Okay. No problem. I don't. Did he really dock that neural network project? Where is neural network? Okay. Anyway. Oh, you used YOLO. YOLO is a technology. You only live once. Oh, here it is. Analysis neural network. Oh. Well, I don't see a problem. Fine. Okay, guys. This is it for the stream. Thank you for being here. Watch my video, If YouTube Devs Were Honest Part 2. That will be released this week. And I will see you in the next stream. Thank you. Bye-bye. What are LLMs do, you know? Okay. Bro, I had subjects on ML and DL on my college, football, deep learning algorithm. Yeah, maybe some kind of algorithm. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, bye guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.